What's up, everybody? All right, hold on 1 second. I forgot again. Happens every time. Gotta make sure I have my microphone on the better setting so that you guys can hear me better. But yeah, since I really don't got much else to do tonight, I'm just gonna do a hangout for you guys tonight and sit back, chillax, just talk movies with y'all. But tomorrow is what I'm really excited about, because tomorrow night is going to be a game night for movie fanatics. So, oh shoot, I gotta make sure I'm pressing the correct button here. What am I doing? I forgot. I literally forgot how to play this game. Game night panel looks interesting. You'll see what the panel is tomorrow night when we start the game. I'm very excited to give you guys the panel for tomorrow night. I'm very, very, very excited about tomorrow night. Try not to get too excited, because sometimes, like, you know those kinds of things where it's like you get super excited about something and then it's like, oh, it didn't turn out as well as I wanted it to. I don't want it to be like one of those occasions. So I hit the wrong button. And also, in case you guys are missing it, I posted, I should say, my review today for How to Train Your Dragon. Hold on 1 sec. Okay. Yeah, I did post my review for How to Train Your Dragon earlier today. So if you guys want to go check that out, please do. Please go check out that video. Me and Michael recorded it last night. I posted it when I got home from work today. So if you guys want to go check that out, please do so. Oh, there we go. Marvel and DC Marshlands is in the chat. What's up, dude? How's it going? I mean, myself, I'm doing pretty good. A fast day at work. And look who showed up today. It's my boy Griffin.
Thanks for having me, brother.
Oh, yeah, no problem, man. It's good to have you back.
Yeah, dude, it's been a while.
Like, not since, like, what, January, I think?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
That was a little while ago. We were talking about, like, most anticipated of the year.
And look where we are now. We're already halfway through.
It's insane, dude. How have you been?
I've been pretty good, man. I'm just still getting used to the new place. So
nice. Yeah, I like it. Great set behind you.
Thanks, man. I mean, when I tell you that setting up all these shelves was a lot of work, I mean it.
Oh, yeah, dude. It's a huge pain in the ass. I got my set up right here with most of my
I'll zoom that in quick.
Collectibles and DVDs. And
yeah.
Funkos.
Yeah.
And then my wall, I got my weapons.
But like, and plus, these aren't even the only shelves I even have in the apartment. Like, I have another one on the other side of my TV, 2 more in my bedroom.
Yeah, dude. Massive collection. It's so tough. I'm trying to get, like, I might have to get even more shelves. I'm running out of shelf space for my DVDs.
I'm running out of shelf space too. I don't got that much left.
It's tough, dude. It's tough.
I'm weak. I am weak with this addiction. Like,
yeah, I know. Also rains havoc on my bank account.
Oh, you don't say. You don't say, dude, because it wreaks havoc for mine too.
Yes,
like,
sir.
I mean, we're not even. I think we're about already halfway through this month, and Look at this shit.
Damn, dude. That's awesome.
But can show off my May stuff since I'll show you how big this one is because that's my June stack.
Yeah.
Let me show you my May stack.
Let's see it.
Look at that
That's
shit.
insane, bro. That's a lot.
Look at that shit.
I actually only had a few pickups this month. I feel like I got Captain America 4 and then some like thrift store DVDs that were like $1. So then, you find good old stuff.
Yeah.
Pick it up. It's awesome.
Let's see. I want to respond to a couple of comments here.
Oh yeah.
Marvel DC Marson says, can't complain on my end. Been binging through Superman movies this week for a review series. Very cool, dude.
Nice.
I mean, I still got to finish up my binge of it because if you guys follow my buddy Dell on movies, I'm going to be jumping on his channel next month after the new Superman comes out to do a ranking of all the Superman movies.
I can't believe we're only a month away. I'm so hyped.
Bring it.
Yeah, dude. I got to start binging the Superman movies again.
But you want to know what's big this week?
What?
28 years later.
Oh, yes, sir, dude. I am so excited. I got my tickets.
Oh, dude.
8:15 Thursday. I'm so amped.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm actually hopping on the Box Office Brawler stream tomorrow night to talk about the first two.
Yeah, I literally just rewatched 28 Weeks Later last night. I mean,
dude, they're so good.
I've seen the first film now 5 times.
Yeah.
And plus 4 times within this calendar year.
Oh, really? That's awesome. I've seen it a ton of times. I've only watched 28 Weeks Later a couple times, but I still really like it. Like, not because I don't like it. It's just, I don't know. I feel like I will gravitate towards watching the first movie more, but the second movie's still sick.
I mean, you literally got a scene in that one where you have Begbie gouging out his wife's eyes.
Yeah,
like,
that part's crazy.
Oh,
it's metal, dude. It's a metal as fuck movie, and it gets so crazy. It's just very much like an adrenaline fueled sequel.
Yeah, for sure. And like, while the first one's like more of like the typical zombie survival movie,
yeah,
but like it does it in its unique spin, you know? Like,
yeah, it does. It's very character based too, which I've always appreciated about it.
That's the thing I like most about most horror films is if they're more character based and not just always focused on. I mean, there's some out there where it's like, where it's like focused on like a lot of gore and all that kind of stuff. I'm into that.
Yeah.
The best ones revolve around their characters.
Exactly. Well, that's the thing, like, too, what I think differentiates the first one from the second one is, like, the second one's still a very fun movie, but it definitely is a lot more of that action approach than, like, the more character-centric movie that the first one was. Like, it's very much about the virus just going crazy and just, like, wreaking havoc on, the UK once they're trying to finally get shit back together.
Yeah, that's for sure. Ethan says, I finally got Moana 2 and Mickey 17 at Walmart last Friday. Nice.
Hey.
I
gotta watch Mickey 17 still.
I was looking at it. I was like, one mediocre one great one.
Oh, Mike's Film Fix.
Mike. What's happening, brother? Yep, the Griffmeister is in here tonight.
Yes, sir.
Yep, he's here. But
that's my audio, by the way.
Oh, you're sounding good. Can you hear me fine?
Yep.
Okay, good. But yeah, Moana 2, very meh. Basically the case of sequelitis.
Well, I mean, that was also supposed to just be a Disney Plus original. Like, I'm sure that Disney's glad that they didn't because it almost made $1 billion, but like...
Oh, it did make $1 billion.
Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. So it made $1 billion, but I feel like nobody talked about it.
No one's really talking about it now, so...
Yeah, like, it just came and went. I hope Mike's Film Fix hops on. He's come back from Six Flags. Nice.
That's very cool, dude. But Mickey 17, I literally have a poster I still have to hang up. I bought the book that it's based on, and I'll add you one on top of that. It's in the stack.
Yeah.
I bought it on Steelbook.
Oh, that's how you know it means something.
I saw this movie in theaters twice.
Oh
Like
wow.
I like it was I saw it on on opening night, which was March 7th on that Friday.
Yeah.
2 days later, I went and saw it again
Damn.
because I needed because it's one of those films that I think you'll be able to pick up more of what's like
Like the
like
commentary. It
like
seems
some
like
of
very
the
commentary based.
it does have a lot of like stuff that they do stuff in and as well as like social commentary on like political stuff
Yeah.
because this is not just a sci-fi comedy. This is a
Yeah.
political satire.
And it's from the same guy who did Parasite, so that makes sense that, he would
I
want to
mean,
lead into that.
his name is literally front and center on the cover here. A film from Bong Joon-ho.
Yep.
Like literally front and center right here. Actually, you know what? Even though the background I have right now is still the best movie of the year so far in Sinners,
Yeah.
I still want to kind of let's go here. Let's go here
All
for a
right.
little bit. Let's go to Mickey 17 or you want to go a little Wes Anderson here and go a little Phoenician Scheme.
Little Phoenician Scheme. I haven't seen that either, so whatever's good with me. I do want to see it though.
I did see it.
I fell behind on seeing some movies. I mean, but like I had a pretty solid month because I saw Final Destination last month. I saw Bring Her Back, and I saw Thunderbolts. And then this month I just fell off. I mean, I've been busy, but
Yeah.
still. But and then 28 years later is going to be the greatest thing ever, hopefully. So
One can only hope.
Yeah, be good
But
to talk about that one.
Yeah, but I did see Phoenician Scheme. My theater didn't play it obviously because they never got Asteroid City. So I mean, I didn't expect them to get Phoenician Scheme.
Yeah.
So I took my mom to see it. Out of all people, I took my mom to go see it. It was her first exposure ever to a Wes Anderson movie.
Yeah.
And she said it was weird for sure. And I'm like, that's Wes Anderson for you.
Yeah,
but the funniest thing was, but the funniest thing was, we were quoting the shit out of it on the drive home.
That's funny.
Like,
that's good though. It's good like when a movie can get that out of you.
Like I literally quote this movie like constantly with my coworkers. I know it'll start irritating them, but I don't care.
Yeah,
because it's that quotable to me.
Like, that's awesome. I
mean,
definitely gotta check it out then. Yeah, my theater doesn't carry a lot of stuff. Like it, I wanted to see Dangerous Animals, but it didn't carry that.
Really?
Yeah, which I would have thought that it would, because that like Dangerous Animals, it seems like a more broadly appealing like horror movie. You'd think that they would have it,
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
See, we got a couple more comments in here. A Collector Movie Man is in the chat. What's up, dude?
What's up, Collector Movie Man?
Love that Superman profile right there, dude.
Yeah, we're just talking about how hype we are.
Yep. Hey, no problem, man. No problem. Yeah, if you guys aren't subscribed to Collector Movie Man, go subscribe to his channel and also go follow him on Letterboxd as well, please.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. I've heard F1's going to be the big surprise movie for this year. A lot of people are not going to expect. I've been excited for it. I mean,
yeah, I'm excited for it. I have no idea how well it's going to do though. Like, I feel like usually you could kind of get a sense for how something's going to do, but I could totally see him being right and having it either come out of nowhere or like it's an original movie, so it also could just underperform and unfortunately be a good movie that didn't do as well at the box office. But I have no idea. I literally have no clue how it's going to perform.
Literally how Mickey 17 performed, like the way you described it.
Yeah.
Like that's how Mickey 17 performed. It performed poorly.
Yeah.
Which
and it like the
I'm sad.
Team there online, like people were enjoying it, and it's just it seems like just one of those casualties.
Where it's like, it's an original concept. I know it's based on a book, but like if you compare this like to the book, Bong Joon-ho has come out and said that the reason why he titled it Mickey 17 is because he wanted to kill off the character 10 more times than what's in the book.
Yeah.
So, which I think is clever.
That is clever.
But
it's also a catchy title.
Yeah, Mickey 17.
Yeah.
Like, come on. But also I like that they have 17 on the front.
Yeah.
On the back is Mickey 18.
Hey. The front that kind of reminds me of like one of the earlier Ant-Man posters where you kind of see him expand and shrink.
Yeah, because I think because it goes from like on this one, like the biggest one is Mickey 1, and then it goes all the way down to Mickey
Gets more like
17.
concentric, I guess is the best way to put it.
It's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
is cool. That's a cool steelbook. I like the artwork.
it kind of pisses me off though that the slipcover also has pretty much the same artwork as the steelbook.
Yeah, that is a little disappointing because you want something a little different from the steelbook if you're gonna get it. Like, I don't know. I feel like the artwork on my steelbooks is pretty unique that I get, and I usually get it because it's unique.
Yeah, but most of the time, whenever it's like a movie like I really love and I like the steelbook, then I'll get the steelbook.
Yep.
But like, I wanted to get that Sinners steelbook, but dude, it's selling out like crazy online.
Really, I was gonna buy it on DVD.
I mean, I have to buy it in 4K since I have my 4K player now, and plus, I can watch it in 2160 picture quality.
That's really cool, dude. Well, the thing is, I think that once I get glasses, my eyesight will be good enough to be able to differentiate. But my eyesight's so bad that like definition doesn't like mean anything to me because I can barely fucking see the screen anyway.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Difference. Fortunately, I'm sure I'm gonna have a very different opinion like once I actually get glasses.
I can't lie.
Been walking around like a blind man for 3 years.
I can't lie. That's pretty funny. See, also Cyber Warriors in the chat. What's up, dude? Thank you for being here.
Cyber Warrior.
But I was trying to look and see what else. Speaking of like favorites of the year, but I need to pop in this 4K though.
Yeah,
because I'm sure it's gonna look amazing.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be better, man.
Yeah, this will look amazing in 4K.
Oh wait, dude. You know what? I hate it, but I keep screwing up and mixing up Better Man and Different Man.
Oh, the Sebastian Stan one.
Yeah,
yeah.
Where he has like the condition. Yeah.
Yeah,
was a great movie.
Really good.
Yeah. Did that come out this year or last year? I don't even remember.
It was last year.
Okay, because I would have said it's definitely one of my favorite movies of this year. I definitely watched it this year for the first time, but I wasn't sure if it came out last year or not.
It was last year, but I was gonna try to see here with this one because I did watch it last year. I know I did. But I think maybe tomorrow I should be getting my my Blu-ray for it that I ordered off the A24 shop.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because when I was out at my parents' place for one day, I literally just went on the computer just to place orders from the A24 shop.
Yeah.
Like I had to get that one, Death of a Unicorn, Warfare, and Legend of Ochi.
Man, I gotta pick up Warfare. That was a great movie. That was
Warfare, dude.
I don't know if I'd rewatch it like anytime soon, but
it's not like
hell.
It doesn't have the rewatchability like Sinners does. Like
because it's very unflinching and just brutal, you know.
Yeah, it's one of those movies for sure, dude. I mean,
yeah.
I wish I got to see it on the big screen though. I couldn't.
Oh
so no. I had to wait until streaming.
Really? They actually played it in my theater, which I wouldn't have expected. They didn't play
it at mine because it was the weekend of Drop and the Amateur. Like they played both of those.
Oh man. So then that was it. That's tough. I'm looking at
no. They also played that animated Angel Studios movie, and I was like, you couldn't have gotten Warfare?
King of Kings?
Yeah, that one. And I was like, you couldn't have gotten Warfare? Like, you got Civil War last year.
Yeah,
think about that. You could have gotten Warfare.
King of Kings secretly did really well.
Do I honestly really care?
No, I don't know, but it's just one of those things where like you wouldn't think that it would have like this big mass appeal, but it kind of blew up on Easter.
That's kind of crazy to me because
Yeah, because I don't know anybody who's seen that, but there's probably a lot of like religious families out there that put it at the top of the list, though.
I mean that's pretty much anything with Angel Studios. Like a lot of like
Yeah,
religious families coming out to see. I mean, like
yeah, and
last
then they just
rodeo did like when it came out the same weekend as Lilo and Stitch and Mission Impossible, and I was like, I would much rather go see Mission Impossible.
yeah. What do you think's been the worst movie that you've seen this year so far?
I'll actually give you let me go to my letterbox.
Yeah, because I'm like keeping an eye on.
Let's see. View it Drew's in here, the MVP. What's up? And Nerd
What's
King
up, View It
Productions
Drew?
is in here. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, Nerd King?
Let's see. Oh, View it Drew's got a question for us. What do you think is the best Superman movie moment for? What do you think is the best Superman moment? For him, it's the Snyder cut when he gets the black suit and fights Steppenwolf. That is amazing.
I love that moment. Yeah, that's a great. Yeah,
I think I'm gonna go with the scene with the fight scene between him and General Zod in Man of Steel.
yeah.
Oh, that was so good.
For me, it's tough because I'm trying to think of like a moment that there's a lot of great moments I think in the Snyder trilogy where I think just so many great Superman moments, great emotions. And I can't think to pick between an emotional scene or a like action scene because I think that the fight scene between him and Batman versus Superman is the greatest. Like it's so sick. But I think
But
that it's more cool on the Batman end than the Superman end. So I don't know if I'd pick it as my favorite Superman moment. I think him fighting Zod though, and they're clashing and them talking mad shit to each other. That might be my favorite. But I also love the first flight moment in Man of Steel because I think that's one of the ones like a lot of people like to shit on Henry Cavill Superman, but I think that that's one of the really great moments that showcases his humanity. The first
yes,
flight scene, you see how excited he gets when he takes off for the first time. Like I don't know.
yeah, that is like good shit right there. But but
Yeah.
as I was trying to say, I'll give you I'd say a top 15 worst. I'll give you a top 15.
Top 15.
I've seen quite a bit of movies this year,
I
so
haven't seen that many. I only have a couple that I'd say I didn't like.
and that well, how about this? Like I'll give you a top 15 worst, and then I'll give you a 15 best.
All right, I don't have enough for that, but I'll comment where I can.
Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to remember here. So Yep. Okay. So 15, I have we're gonna go worst first, and then we'll end on a high note.
Yeah.
15 is Presence, the Steven Soderbergh movie. It's like the first person point of view ghost
Yeah.
movie.
I've been very interested by that, but it seems like it would be a polarizing movie. I rewatched Contagion actually last weekend, which was also a Steven Soderbergh movie. I really dig Contagion, but I don't know. He has such an odd like. I don't think he has a consistent sensibility as a director, which I think makes him interesting. Like he's experimental.
I think I might mention one of his other movie that he talked about here later.
Yeah.
So just you wait.
All right.
14 movie on Amazon Prime I watched last week called Deep Cover, stars Bryce Dallas Howard. Very forgettable.
Yeah.
Definition of a straight to streaming movie.
A lot of streaming movies come out that way.
And wouldn't you know, I think majority of this list is straight to streaming movies.
Well, dude, that's the thing. Like, I mean, yeah, my worst of the year. I'll just tell you right now what they are. I got kind of pregnant, which is
That I'll talk about that in a little bit.
Did you like it?
I'll
Like,
save my thoughts for that.
Mid. I mean, I don't know. I didn't think it was the worst thing ever, but I didn't find it very funny, and it was just like I don't like Amy Schumer that much, so I was probably never going to like it, but I just also don't think it really won me over. Picture This with the guy from After.
Nope, never heard of that.
Okay, that was a That was an Amazon Prime exclusive, which was just a forgettable streaming rom-com, you know? Very
There's better
forgettable.
Amazon Prime movies out there, like
Yeah.
way
Um,
better ones.
yeah.
I can tell
Um,
you, I don't know if this will land on Amazon Prime anytime soon, but I think it might at some point.
mhm.
But there's one film that I think if it does land on Amazon Prime, I would say check it out. As I'll get to it on my best list.
All right, sounds good.
But
Um,
um, but yeah,
you want me to
let's.
tell you my third
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, sorry.
Woman in the Yard.
I liked it. I
Yeah,
liked it.
I found it to just I found it like a little bit derivative, and I don't think that it tackled its ideas in a way that was particularly compelling to me. I think the ending was pretty sharp, and I appreciate like how hard it went at the end, because it was very like unflinching in a way that I think makes it more interesting. Like it's not your usual Blumhouse slop like Night Swim or Imaginary, but
Yeah,
I don't think it executed its ideas particularly well, and I don't know. I get why it's so polarizing though. I see it. I see why people like it.
yeah. But it's not on my best of the year list. Like I'll get that very clear. Like
Yeah,
because I think the third act honestly really hurt the movie for me because a lot of the reveals that they really tried to go for just felt so out of pocket and jarring to me.
well, they didn't make sense too.
Yeah, that was the thing though. I mean, it can make sense for some people, and if it
Yeah,
does, cool.
yeah,
Like I
good for
get that.
you, but
It
I don't know.
just like with how I was thinking about it, it was like no, 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 no,
Yeah,
no, no. Like it's not doing that for me. So, I mean, I still really enjoyed the movie. It's just the third act was like way too jarring for me.
yeah, I get that. I do think it had some genuinely creepy imagery and moments in it, though. Also, and I
I
respect that.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the film was going to be absolute dog shit from the
Yeah,
trailers because the trailers looked horrible. Like
I thought
like
the image of her in the yard was like visually striking, but I did think it would be another Night Swim type thing where it could make a cool short film. It looks kind of cool, but then you go and it's boring and it sucks. It's like a lot of Blumhouse movies these days.
yeah, I mean, but I'll be completely honest. They've been winning me over this year. I'll say that they've been winning me over. Like
I'm trying to think what else Blumhouse did.
they did Wolfman and Drop.
I really liked Wolfman actually. Yeah. Yeah,
Me too.
Wolfman. I'm a defender. A lot of people didn't like it, but I'm a defender of Wolfman.
Me too, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So right with you.
All right.
So you got like what, two more?
Um, one I can't say because like a client of mine literally made the movie, so I don't want to throw it under
Oh.
the bus.
Don't throw it under the bus.
Yeah. Um, and Leaving Neverland 2 was just a bad documentary.
Nah.
It was a cash grab, and I think it was kind of they didn't provide good evidence as to why Michael Jackson would be guilty. So I just didn't find it to be a good documentary. I don't know. I liked most movies I've seen this year. Like, I mean, I've been given a little bit too many fours, but I don't know. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Captain America 4. A lot of people didn't. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't really
Yeah.
have anymore else that I
Yeah.
would say I didn't like.
That's fair. That's honestly fair. I mean, I personally did not like Brave New World. I thought it was incredibly frustrating.
Yeah,
Like,
I get why other people didn't, but I kind of just had a mindless time. Like I know it's a bad movie, but it's very
but hey, you had a good
flop.
time. That's really all
Yeah,
that counts.
I
So
don't know. Saw the
that
Red
that's
Bull.
just
That
you,
was
man.
enough for me.
But that's just you, man. I mean, I'm not gonna stop you from liking it. Like
Of course,
it's.
yeah,
I mean, I don't like the movie like really at all. Like even
yeah.
if you compare it to like Thunderbolts, like
Thunderbolts was really good. I thought
like
Thunderbolts was
that just puts Brave New World to shame.
It
Like
does. Thunderbolts in and of itself also does such great character work, but Captain America 4 is just it's it's messy, you know.
It's like I'd like to call it Captain America undercooked new movie.
That's a good way to put it. It's very much undercooked. It's got a lot of
Yeah,
those classic. I'd say it's got very classic Marvel Phase 4 and 5 problems.
yeah, it's got a lot of those. I mean, it had like 4 or 5 writers attached to it, so that doesn't help
Yeah,
anything.
just like the reshoots, it's a mess, but I don't know. I
And,
enjoyed
and
it.
also but dude, you have to give me this on what is so bad about like one thing that's like so bad about that movie, like that final fight between Red Hulk and Captain America, the fucking green screen,
Yeah, some of that looked pretty bad. Yeah.
dude, the fucking green screen was awful.
It was
Like,
probably reshot like 2 weeks before it came out. You know,
it had to have been because it looks so bad.
looks pretty wacky.
Oh
That's
my god.
but yeah, keep. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
But yeah, I want to hear more of your. Is Captain America on your worst of list?
That's a dishonorable mention.
Okay, fair enough.
So, but 13, I have a Mouseboat Massacre.
Oh, Mouseboat Massacre. That
My biggest gripe with this, I'm going to say my biggest gripe with it right now. Why does it not actually take place on a boat when it's called Mouseboat Massacre?
it's just trying to. It's another cash grab Steamboat Willie movie. I have Screamboat on DVD, and I've been meaning to watch it. So I think that would make for probably a successful review on the channel, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
Screamboat is actually fun. Like it
I've heard
actually,
it's fun. Yeah,
like,
is good because I think the same guy who directed it did the Mean One or the Grinch horror movie, which
yes,
I
which
thought that was kind of terrible. So I'm glad to see that he did better this time. Apparently,
I mean, the Mean One's horrible, but like David Howard Thornton makes the film at least watchable. Like I'll
he's
say that.
he's funny. What I was let down by in that one particularly was that I wish he talked, you know.
Yeah,
I understand
yeah.
he's very much a physical performer, but I'd be very interested to see him take on a role where he has a lot more dialogue, you know. I
I
think
would
it could
too.
be funny to see the Grinch quipping and saying crazy shit while he kills people. I think it was just a missed opportunity in my opinion.
Oh, I get it, man. I definitely get that. Um, let's see. Number 12, I have Den of Thieves 2 Pantera.
Oh yeah, I heard that wasn't very good.
But here is my way to describe Den of Thieves 2.
Yeah, that's the thing. I could
Snooze fest.
like that's the worst thing that you could possibly do as a movie, in my opinion. Give me like schlock or shit. You know the type of horror movies that I watch. I could watch
Yeah.
the shittiest garbage and I'm fine if I had a good time, even if it's a bad movie. But when you bore me, you just completely lose me.
Yeah. Let's see. 11, I have Seven Veils.
Seven
Movie starring
Veils.
Amanda Seyfried.
Oh, I love her. Too bad that it sucks.
This wasn't my kind of movie. This wasn't
Yeah.
for me.
Would you say it was more bad, or was it just kind of out there and not your thing, or?
More out there and not my thing.
Yeah, that's an interesting differentiation to make because sometimes I can recognize in a movie that someone else could probably really like it and enjoy it, but it ain't for me
Yeah.
or my sensibilities.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Okay, now we're getting to the 10. And funny enough, the next two movies, 10 and 9, are both straight to streaming movies.
Hell yeah. Let's get into it.
So 10, Fountain of Youth, wasted potential. If you have director Guy Ritchie, and it stars John Krasinski, Domhnall Gleeson, Natalie Portman, and Isa Gonzalez. Wasted potential.
Man, that's so many stacked. That's so much stacked talent just to waste it all.
Yeah, and And then the next one you have, and then number 9, I have G20. You have Viola Davis, Anthony Anderson, and Anthony Starr in the same movie.
Wasted once again.
Why is it? And again, but the pain of that, of like both of those movies, they're so fucking forgettable.
Yeah. And that's the thing with a lot of streaming movies. They are just ultimately very forgettable. And they're kind of optimized to be that way, which is weird.
There's some great streaming movies out there. I mean, if you think of something like Hustle or...
I don't want to say they're all bad or anything, but...
Well, I mean, we're not saying it that way. It's just...
Yeah.
There are some streaming movies that are better than others, is the best way to put it.
Yeah. And there's some services, too, that I think have a better track record of quality than others. I mean, look at, like, Predator Killer of Killers. That was awesome, man.
That was really good, yeah.
Great to streaming. I mean, I think Hulu actually does a good job.
They have some stinkers, but...
Yeah, they all have their stinkers.
I mean, but Hulu? I mean, with, like, Predator Killer of Killers, Prey...
Yeah. They got good shit.
Yeah, they got good stuff, man.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Oh, boy. Number 8. I'm excited for the fans to come at me for this. Hurry Up Tomorrow.
Oh, the weekend. I haven't heard good things about that at all.
You know when I said Den of Thieves 2 was a snooze fest? Hurry Up Tomorrow is the absolute definition of a snooze fest.
Absolutely visual NyQuil.
Okay. Technical wise, like technicals, like cinematography, visuals, great. And you want to know the only good performer in that entire movie? That at least...
No way, it's The Weeknd.
No, it's Jenna Ortega.
Oh, well, she's good. She's very good.
Even though some really questionable decisions that were made in the script choices. Yeah, especially for her character. I mean, I heard from a lot of people that...
I have a hard time holding that against the star, though, because there's only so much you could do with a bad script.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to get at here is, like, even if Jenna Ortega is in a terrible film, she'll at least give it her all.
Yeah, she'll try.
And she's always, like, the bright spot to me. Like, in any terrible film that she's been in, like, you know, like Finest Kind or Miller's Girl, and now Hurry Up Tomorrow. Like, she's always the bright spot because... I feel like she's the only one in those movies that is actually trying to give a good performance.
Yeah, and she's really building up, I don't know if it's a reputation is the way you'd put it, but she's getting good roles. She's getting and a good mix of things too at this point. I mean, she has, Wednesday, which is a good, reliable franchise that's doing well for her. She had Scream, but now she's too good for Scream, actually, which is funny that they couldn't get her back.
But she was in, but thankfully, to recover from that, she was in the new Beetlejuice.
Yep.
So
that's another franchise. So then she has that, and then she's trying all these like new and interesting things, like Death of a Unicorn, and kind of more experimental roles that, instead of just getting typecast, because that's how I think a lot of stars end up. She could have very easily fallen into getting typecast, and even like. With her Beetlejuice performance, I feel like it gives a little bit of Wednesday Addams, but she still tries new things.
Yeah, for sure. So, but hey, I mean, she's still a good performer. It's just and plus she gives it her all in Hurry Up Tomorrow. It's just
if you're in a bad movie, you're in a bad movie.
It's just the script choices were not doing her any favors, for one, and secondly, there was just a lot of really bad dialogue, like, that she had to pull out. Like, the dialogue for a lot of these characters was just terrible.
Did The Weeknd write it?
I think if he did, I'm actually going to be kind of surprised.
Because I've saw all those.
Oh my god! Oh my god, he did.
So that explains it. Did you see The Idol?
No, isn't that the show that he did with Lily Rose Depp?
Yeah, the lines in it are the worst things I've ever heard in my life.
That's why I haven't bothered with it. Because I'm like, there's better things that Lily Rose Depp has done already.
Yeah,
I mean, I literally have the prime example right here.
Nosferatu. Yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah,
That's a great movie.
I've seen this movie 7 times now. Legit one of my all-time favorites.
Oh wow, I haven't seen it 7 times. I had a great time seeing it in the theaters though. I went to the Vampire Museum and then saw it afterwards, and it was awesome.
I literally saw that movie in theaters 3 times.
That's
Like,
sick. I mean, it's such a great cinematic experience. That's the one thing that makes me hesitant to revisit it at home, is that I just don't know if I could recapture the energy of seeing it with a packed theater.
I mean, yeah, I get that. I mean,
Yeah, but it is great though, so I'm sure that I'd enjoy it again.
yeah.
That
So
was definitely in my top of last year.
I think it was after the 3rd viewing that it made it my number 1, because
Yeah,
for a while it was Anora. That was my number 1.
I couldn't tell you my number one from last. Oh wait, I think it might have been Long Legs.
That was one of them for a while.
Yeah. And the thing is, too, when I first saw Long Legs, I actually didn't really know how I felt about it. But then I rewatched it like 4 times, and I just fell in love with it.
Yeah, it's so good, dude.
Yeah, Terrifier 3 also. That also was just giving me exactly what I wanted.
Yes. But yeah, number 8, Hurry Up Tomorrow. Go away.
Yeah.
Number 7. Speaking of Lionsgate, by the way, Flight Risk.
Flight Risk. My goodness. Bald Mark Wahlberg.
I can tell you that not to be like try to compare or anything, but if I'm just trying to set some examples, Timothy Oliphant and Rupert Friend had way better bald heads.
Yeah. No, I saw the way it looked. I mean, it just did not look good.
I'll give Mark Wahlberg credit for having some dedication, because he actually did shave his head.
Really?
I thought for so long after seeing that trailer that it was a bald cap.
I saw the trailer and I totally thought it was a bald cap.
Like, I thought for so long it was a bald cap, but my good buddy Jacob Hubbard corrected me on it, and I want to thank him for it.
Oh, Jacob.
Yeah, he corrected me on that, and then when I saw that Mark Wahlberg actually shaved his head, I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm kind of shocked by that. It's funny you mentioned Jacob. I was watching his Clown to Cornfield review recently.
I mean, fun movie.
Yeah.
Like that's actually a fun movie.
They didn't play that in my theater also.
Really? Mine did.
My theater, I think, is just like bipolar.
I mean, mine got it.
I guess it depends, though. It came out in a very crowded period, I think.
I mean, you had like Thunderbolts, you had The Accountant 2, and you had Sinners. Like,
Accountant 2, kind of I rewatched that a couple times. That's one of my favorites of the year for sure.
That's a good one, dude. I haven't watched it since theaters, but I really enjoyed it the first time I saw it.
It's on Prime already, which I'm kind of shocked about.
Waiting for a physical release. I want to own that in the collection.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to buy it. But I might wait for the price to drop.
I get that.
I can't believe Final Destination is already going to be out on DVD next month.
I mean,
it's like a less than 2-month turnaround for physical media. I think is just crazy sometimes.
It really is, dude. It really is.
Yeah.
But anyways, number 6, I have Fear Street Prom Queen.
Yeah, I haven't even bothered with that. That's I was gonna maybe watch it for a video, but it just seems like I'd be wasting a Saturday.
Yeah, it's not worth it at all.
Yeah.
Speaking of another Netflix movie, at number 5, I have Back in Action.
Oh boy.
Yep. I'll even tell you this. My 2 worst movies of the year are both Netflix movies.
That's the thing, is like what I wanted to bring up. I feel like they probably have the worst hit rate in terms of what they greenlight as far as original movies.
Yeah.
Like they have some good ones. It's like any of them. They hit sometimes, but I just find them to greenlight sometimes like some of the most generic straight to streaming movies.
That's exactly what Back in Action is. A generic ass straight to streaming movie. That's exactly what that movie is.
Yeah.
But number 4, speaking of snooze fests, the Alto Nights.
What the hell even is that?
Robert De Niro playing 2 different mobsters in one
Oh,
movie,
okay.
directed by the great Barry Levinson.
Oh, that's really disappointing then that's bad.
That is a really poorly made movie.
That's really weird.
Like, you would think for someone like Barry Levinson to direct a movie like that, you'd think it'd be a really well-made movie. It is a poorly made movie.
That's kind of crazy.
Like, that is such a poorly made film.
Straight to Netflix?
No, that was a theatrically released movie.
Oh, wow. Okay. Damn.
That belongs in the Walmart DVD bin.
Yeah. Well, it probably will be.
At some point, it probably will be.
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of movies that belong in the Walmart DVD bin, number 3, In the Lost Lands.
In the Lost Lands.
Paul W.S. Anderson, starring Mila Jovovich and Dave Bautista.
Yeah, it seemed like a movie that I'd probably watch on TV when I was 10 and forget.
The dumbest thing is, though, this is why I sometimes hate Walmart. So when I went to go to Walmart last week to get physical media, like I always do,
Yeah.
I was, of course, there looking for A Working Man and Drop.
Yeah.
They fucking had Drop on DVD, and they had In the Lost Lands on DVD and Blu-ray, and I'm like, fuck you.
Dude, I'm so frustrated with Walmart. I mean, Target just straight up doesn't have anything anymore, which is like so sad. But dude, even Walmart's becoming fucking dry as a desert, dude. They got nothing there. I don't know if they just stock my Walmart poorly, but
I feels like they do to mine too, because I mean, they didn't even have the 4K in for A Working Man.
Yeah, they got nothing. Like, it sucks.
Well, but I will say this: maybe they might have a chance to redeem themselves next week, because we got big ones. Like, we got a Minecraft movie, we got Snow White, the Monkey, and Novocaine. We got big ones, dude.
Man, I gotta think about whether I'm gonna pick up Minecraft or the Monkey. The Monkey, I think, might be my favorite movie of the year, but I'm not sure if I want to settle on that yet. I really liked it.
I'll talk about that in a little bit. But I don't know why Walmart decided to carry the Blu-ray for In the Lost Lands and not Drop. That really pissed me off.
Drop's a lot bigger of a movie.
That, and also it even got a 4K release. So
yeah,
why would you not?
What gives?
Exactly, but at the same time, beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah. Mind if I gotta look something up real quick. I'm just curious because I've been wanting to see Drop.
Okay, but
is it? I just want to see if the price went down on renting it.
Yeah, but really quick, I'm gonna I'll go ahead and continue.
Yeah, go on ahead.
But number 2, like I said, 2 and 1 are both Netflix movies. So number 2, The Electric State.
Yeah, that sounded like the biggest piece of shit ever.
$320 million gone completely down the drain.
I am just absolutely shocked by how expensive that movie is. And just like, what happened to the Russo brothers?
I'm gonna say this. Collector Movie Man, what's this stream about? We're just chatting it up, man.
Yeah, we're just talking movies.
We're just chatting it up.
We're going through Luke's worst of the year list so far.
This will kind of spoil a little pick for my best of the year list. But how about stuff like Mickey 17 or How to Train Your Dragon? Those were considerably lower budgets.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, Better Man had a considerably lower budget than freaking Electric State.
No, it's like a money laundering scheme. I genuinely, I don't
know what happened.
Cost that much. I can only see like Avengers Doomsday maybe costing that much, and that's because you got every actor ever and the effects, and they're just such big sprawling stories.
I mean, the Final Reckoning cost more than the Electric State did, but it was for good reason. Because
he also was jumping out of planes and doing shit
Well, not
like
even
that.
that. The whole submarine malfunctions that happened behind the scenes.
Oh yeah.
So that was the reason why that whole shit like it just happened, and that's why the budget was like skyrocketing to $400 million.
Also, I think Collector Movie Man wants to hop on.
Let me see if I can try to send him a link on a link through Instagram, because I'm not sending it. I'm not sending a link in the chat. Just gonna let you know.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be joining.
Well, not even just that. It's just I. It's just that whenever you just put them in the.
Yeah, you don't want to like just let it, because then anyone could get on.
Well, not even just that. Random trolls could come in.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, that's the thing I hate about this. Shit. Collector Movie Man, do you got Instagram? Because I'm trying to find you. Hold on 1 second. Collector Movie Man. Anyways, but while I wait for him to respond, I'll continue. And
yeah,
but number one, you mentioned it, kind of pregnant.
Yep, that's what I figured. Just
okay, but I'm not gonna waste my breath on it.
Yeah,
because I did a full rant review on it.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's the thing is like it's so easy to dunk on. Like I don't want to exaggerate too much, but it was exactly what I expected. You know.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of my point that I'm getting at here. But let's take a breath of fresh air. Let's go to the good movies.
Yeah.
So let's go to 15 on this one. I have Locked.
Right. And I could tell you mine too.
Yeah, you can do that too. But at 15, I have Locked.
Locked.
With Bill Skarsgård and Anthony Hopkins. Bill Skarsgård plays this guy, this very down on his luck dad. Yeah. He plays a very down on his luck dad, who decides to break into this SUV, and Anthony Hopkins basically plays a game of cat and mouse with him, basically.
Man, that's awesome. That sounds really good. I like kind of simplistic movies like that, where it's, you know, cat and mouse, just a character going after another character, stuff like that. Yeah, I think that's some of the best stuff in like a movie like No Country for Old Men.
Well, I shouldn't have really said cat and mouse. It's basically, he's kind of like, because Anthony Hopkins is like a self-proclaimed vigilante.
Okay.
In that movie, that's basically his character.
Yeah.
But Bill Skarsgård really did show a lot of great, incredible range that he's capable of.
Yeah.
So he was so fucking good in that movie.
He's really good, honestly. I mean, I think the Skarsgård brothers are just great.
Overall. Alexander Skarsgård, dude, he's so fucking good. But
yeah,
if I had like a gun to my head right now and I had to pick which one of the brothers, probably Bill.
Yeah.
Because
he's Nosferatu.
And he was also Pennywise.
Yeah. Just gets lost. You would think that roles like that, it would be hard to play two different, like very kind of heavyweight roles like Nosferatu and Pennywise. You would think it would be you'd run a risk of having too similar of a performance between the two of them if you get the same guy to do both of them. But he just brings something so different and imposing in a different way to both those roles.
And, for sure.
And completely unrecognizable in both.
Yeah, but also I forgot to give a couple honorable mentions. I wanted to mention Hard Eyes, Wolfman, Final Destination Bloodlines.
I like those a lot.
And The Day the Earth Blew Up, and Black Bag.
Black Bag. Which one's that one?
That's the other Steven Soderbergh movie that came out this year.
Okay, so he ended up on your good side that time.
Yes, that was the one that ended up on the good side right there, because I mean, like that's the more like one of like classic espionage.
Yeah.
Hey, Collector Movie Man.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Collector Movie Man?
How are you guys?
Doing pretty good, man. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Just trying to stay nice and cool here.
Nice.
I get that feeling, dude, because let me actually see on my end how how much it is. It's 75 right now for me.
It's going to be almost 90 here on Wednesday in Michigan.
It's gonna be. Let's see. It's gonna be a high of 88 on Thursday and Friday this week for me in Minnesota.
Oh, wow.
What about you, Griffin?
Just shitty Jersey weather, unfortunately. A lot of rain.
Oh,
I'd rather have rain than the hot sun.
Hey, fair enough.
depends because like we had like a few days worth of hard rain last year in my area. And even and we had like flooding streets for a few days.
Ooh.
Yeah, like flooding streets. And plus, my parents live on a hill, like out in the country on an acreage.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
The fucking basement got flooded. The
God
fucking basement.
Well, dude, I'm at the shore, so my basement floods all the time.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's tough, but the way you described it was pretty funny.
Yeah, it just happens.
It just fucking happens.
Hey,
Yep.
man. Can't control the shore, man. Shore controls you.
I know, right? Oh man, but yeah, I mean, because I remember, it was after I had an off day. I went into work the next day, and the basement floors were basically filled with water.
Oh, man.
Because I work down in the kitchen, which is in the basement.
Yeah.
So, but before we combine places, because I work in a nursing home, we combined places, like because the last place got shut down, we combined places.
Yeah.
But this was before that, and when that happened, we had to get like a few housekeepers that work there to help clean it up too, because I also had to help mop in the kitchen. Which,
oh boy. Yeah, so you were probably taking on quite the project there.
Yeah.
yeah, that was quite the project. But hey, at least my boss helped out, so I can't complain.
Yeah. Nice.
It's always nice, like whenever you at least have your boss or one of your coworkers help you out, because like you just doing it by yourself is like the literal definition of hell.
It could get tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
But yeah, collector movie, man. We're talking about our favorite movies of the year now so far.
Oh, cool.
So I just touched
Got any
upon
worth mentioning?
I just mentioned Locked, in case you're wondering.
All right.
But what do you got that you want to mention?
So far, my favorite of the year so far is Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning and Sinners.
I'm just gonna go ahead and spoil it. Those are my top two.
Fair enough.
Those are my top two.
Yeah, those are my top two right now also.
But like when it comes to 14 through 3, those are the ones that I haven't revealed yet.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll get to those quick. So 14, I have Paddington in Peru. I saw that the day after I saw Brave New World, and I immediately felt better.
That's good. What did you think? Because my brother saw it, and I've heard it's not as good as the first two. What's your take on that?
It is the weakest of the 3 for sure, but that's not saying much at all because all 3 of them are fucking great.
Yeah, so then it's fine because it's being still a great movie, but you just get dwarfed a little bit by the 2 others being really good. It's just
yeah. I mean, it kind of it pales in comparison to the first 2, but that's still not saying a ton. So,
sorry, I'm just looking at my list and
oh no, you're good, man.
Trying to decide what 4 I would or what 10 I would pick.
But let's see. At 13, I have Wallace and Gromit: Vengeance Most Foul.
I love Wallace and Gromit.
Big Wallace and Gromit guy right here. I love that stuff.
I thought that came out last year.
It premiered at festivals last year, and I think it got a limited theatrical release last year, but it premiered on Netflix this year. So, how my motto goes with that is if it's a 2024 film that premiered at festivals, and it was morally released wide to the public in 2025, I count it as a 2025 movie.
Okay.
Yeah, I do too.
There is another one that I'm going to get to with that. but that'll be way later in the list.
I only have 10 movies for so far for my list.
Yeah, I got 10. I only got 10 also.
After I list mine, we'll have a collective movie man go, and then we'll have you go, Griffin.
Sounds good.
Okay, so 12. I have The Monkey. I don't know how controversial that might be, but I don't care.
I love The Monkey. I told you earlier, but
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit ago, but
I'll talk
The
about
Monkey,
it like high on the list.
but The Monkey was just a film, was also a film I honestly was like, I kind of needed.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was my most anticipated film of the year because of how much I adored Longlegs.
That's what really sold me on the movie and made me really want to see it. And it's so tonally different from Longlegs, but I kind of respect that about it.
For sure. 11, polar opposite of the MCU right here. We got Thunderbolts.
Yep. That's also on my my list.
It got edged out of the top 10 because of a couple of recent movies, but I'll get there. 10, I have Death of a Unicorn. Again,
I've heard very mixed things about it.
Don't know how controversial that's going to be, but
yeah.
But hey, one thing we all got to say, it's our list.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, love it or hate it, gotta respect it.
Exactly. Number 9, I have Companion.
That was a really solid surprise.
That one was one of my number ones for a while, but
yeah.
And number 8 was also one of my number ones for a while. I have Novocaine.
Well, did you see it at the Scream Unseen?
Oh, the Screen Unseen?
Or yeah, for Companion.
No, I didn't get to see that the Screen Unseen, but
okay, because I got to see it like early, and it was a nice surprise. I was very happy that was the movie it turned out to be.
My theater did play it like during the week it was supposed to come out, so I was good with that.
Yeah.
I didn't think they would though, because they didn't have it on the coming soon list. Like they had Dogman on there, but they didn't have Companion.
Huh.
And then I click on January 31st, scroll all the way to the bottom, and then what is it? It's Companion.
Yeah, of course.
And I was like, why couldn't you do that?
Yeah.
But anyways, number 8, another was another one of my number ones for a while. Novocaine.
I really want to watch it. That just seems right up my alley.
I mean, 2 Jack Quaid movies in a row right there, dude. That should tell you something.
What is Novocaine about?
Novocaine, basically, it's about a guy named Nathan Kane, played by Jack Quaid. He's basically a guy who cannot feel physical pain. Like it's it's an illness that he has where he can't feel physical pain.
It's like his nerve endings are fried or something, right?
Like I'll give you an example. Like I'm only saying this because it was shown in the trailer. Like I'm not spoiling anything.
All right.
Like because sometimes I think about it like this: if it's shown in the trailer, it's not a spoiler.
Yeah, that's how I look at stuff too.
So with Novocaine, there's a scene like where he's fighting this one of the bank robbers in a kitchen. He's Nate sticks his hand in a deep fryer to grab a gun, and he doesn't feel it whatsoever.
Oh,
yeah. So
and then once he pulls it out, once he pulls it out and shoots the dude, it cuts to how his hand looks, and it's a fried hand.
Oh my god!
Like his hand is actually fried. The funniest thing about it though is that he doesn't feel it.
Yeah, that is pretty funny,
awesome.
But I don't know if you could feel that. I think it would hurt.
I mean, that would kind of defeat the purpose if you felt it, but
yeah.
But I don't know. I had a really fun time with that movie. I will tell you that there are going to be a couple of moments in that film, like even if you're gorehounds like me and Griffin, there's going to be a couple moments that'll make you wince.
As long as there's nothing with any needles.
I don't know.
Oh, great.
I'm kind of nervous to say it.
Oh, great. I'll probably avoid it then.
Just give it a chance. Like, just give it a chance and have fun. Like,
all right, I'll try.
funny enough, 7 and 6 are the two recent movies that bumped Thunderbolts out of the top 10. 7, I have How to Train Your Dragon, the live action How to Train Your Dragon.
That came out?
Yep.
Yep.
Wow, I actually didn't know that came
way
out.
better than I expected it to be.
That came out? How did I miss that?
Came out this weekend.
Yep, that's right.
How did it do at the box office?
It's number 1.
Yeah, domestically, and also it crossed over. It crossed over $190 million globally already.
Damn, so it's doing good. All right.
On a $150 million budget as well.
Yeah, that's interesting. I just don't have that much interest in the live action remake, so I don't I didn't even know it was coming out, but
I can tell you this though. At least DreamWorks cared about it. It's not like Disney where it's like a soulless cash grab.
Yeah, that's the thing. It did seem like they put the effort into bringing the story to life. I will say that I think they visualized it in a cool way. They made Toothless look really cool. He wasn't ugly, because that's the thing. Just so much could get fucked up, and you could end up with an ugly Sonic situation on your hands very easily when you're adapting something like that in a live action.
For sure, dude. I mean, but the thing was with how they were able to do it. I was actually really happy with how they did it, and and it actually felt like a lot of the characters, the live action variations of the characters from the animated film, actually represented what the characters were like in the animated movie.
Yeah, which matters a lot.
And it also helps that it's being directed by the director of the trilogy, Dean Dubois.
Oh, same guy. Wow.
Yeah, that actually helps.
That does.
Because even though I'm getting really kind of tired of these live action remakes, this is also coming from somebody that really enjoyed Lilo and Stitch and Snow White. Yeah. But here's my thing. These are done by different directors, but I mean, not always the same director is going to come back. We already know that. Yeah. But at least with Lilo and Stitch, Dean Fleischer Camp, the guy that directed it, also directed Marcel the Shell with Shoes On for A24.
Uh-huh.
So you could tell there's care put into it.
Yeah, there's those sensibilities there.
But some of the changes that they had just doesn't work.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the changes they had in the How to Train Your Dragon remake, even though for the most part, it is shot for shot.
Uh-huh.
But the changes they do add really works.
I would be very interested if they made a more adult version of How to Train Your Dragon, and if in live action, if they wanted to take it there and maybe see the real life consequences of people fighting dragons. I think could be really cool.
And I mean, before the film was even released, they greenlit the sequel. They're that confident that someone's going to do well. And I'm glad they did, because I actually really would love to see, given how good this movie was, I actually really would love to see how they would do How to Train Your Dragon 2 in live action.
I was going to say, do you think they're going to remake it, or do you like How to Train Your Dragon 2, or do you think they're going to take the story in a different direction? Because I know that they age up Hiccup a good amount, I feel in the second movie. So are they going to have to wait a while for the actor to catch up, or?
No, it's going to be 2 years. It's coming out 2 years after this first film. So
okay.
And hopefully they'll be able to get Kate Blanchett to come back, because she's in the second movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
And she wants to retire, I heard.
Really?
Yeah, and they had because they had Gerard Butler come back for this one to reprise his role as Stoic.
Oh, that's really cool, actually.
You can't find anyone better than Gerard Butler to play Stoic. You just can't.
Won't find a more Stoic voice.
I mean, if you've seen the trailer to the new How to Train Your Dragon, then you would know how well he fits. He really does fit into the role.
Yeah.
But Mason Thames was actually fantastic as Hiccup. He's no Jay Baruchel. I'll get that clear. He's no Jay Baruchel.
Yeah.
But Mason Thames, I thought, did a fantastic job as Hiccup.
Yeah. Part of it that's tough is Jay Baruchel just has such a recognizable voice.
Right, that is definitely true. But also you had Nico Parker playing Astrid. You guys might remember Nico Parker from The Last of Us.
Yeah.
What part did she play in The Last of Us?
I forgot her character's name. Griffin, do you remember?
I don't remember the character's name, but I remember her from it.
Was
I
it
remember her from it too. I mean, I'm still a couple episodes behind from season 1, but I do remember her. I do remember seeing her in season 1.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen all of season 1 yet?
I still haven't finished it yet.
It's really
I finished season 2.
I still got to get there. It's just for someone like me, I don't always have the time to watch TV shows.
It's really good, even though it had a 50% drop.
That's
just tough when you make such a polarizing decision in a show.
Yeah.
And they've decided now they're going to make, for the second game, 4 seasons.
Really?
The third season is all going to be the actress who plays
Abby.
Abby. That's what the third season's going to be, just her perspective.
Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. Like season 1's very just solid. 2 is like very interesting, but like polarizing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that for sure.
But I was going to say one thing real quick.
Go ahead.
Can I turn this camera thing off for a minute? I got to look at my list and see what my movies are.
Okay, go ahead. That's fine.
On Letterboxd.
That's fine. I want to shout out my boy Michael Entity here in the chat. What's up, buddy? I just realized within barely just a month apart, we had 2 live action adaptations based on films that were both directed by both Dean and Chris. That's right. Because remember, they both, I think hold on, don't. That's right. They both directed Lilo and Stitch. They both directed Lilo and Stitch, and they both directed the animated How to Train Your Dragon.
That's actually really cool.
Yep, Mr. Chris Sanders and Mr. Dean Dubois.
Good piece of trivia.
There we go. I mean, well, speaking of trivia, I want to go ahead and do a little shameless plug tomorrow night, because it's the 20th episode of me and my good buddy Michael, our live show, Movie Fanatics. We're doing a game night.
That's awesome.
So, yep, we're going to do a game night. And for anyone that wants to come in and have some fun, please do so. So, yeah, anyways, I got a few more. 6. Look at the background. That should tell you what it is.
Wait, I think I can't see the...
Are you sure? Are you on StreamYard right now?
Yeah.
What movie is that?
It's the Phoenicians game.
Oh,
you mean the background? Okay.
I was like
your personal camera background.
No, the StreamYard background. The StreamYard background. It's the Phoenician scheme.
Yeah, that man. A good time.
But here's my question for you, though, Griffin. Have you seen anything else from Wes Anderson?
I think
like that you remember personally.
Grand Budapest Hotel. I saw that a long time ago.
Okay, I mean, that's a good foray for Wes Anderson. That's a good one to start with. I mean, that one.
It seems like one of the more like mainstream ones that like of his like catalog of movies. But,
I mean, it is the one that got him the most Oscar nominations. So there you go.
Did you guys hear about the big Criterion 4K 4K Wes Anderson box set that's coming out?
Yes, the ones for Isle of Dogs and the French Dispatch.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's like $400 though.
They haven't put it on Amazon yet, though.
Yeah, they have.
Really? That's weird.
$400.
Man.
Fuck.
Because you get every single one of his films in 4K.
Oh, wait, no. That's the 10 film pack.
Yeah.
That has all of his films. I'm talking about like the separate versions of Isle of Dogs and French Dispatch. There's no way those will cost like $400 there, dude.
No, I was talking about the 10-pack.
No, I know what you were talking about. Like as soon as you said like $400, and you said all 10
Whoa,
films,
whoa.
I was like, wait a minute. But yeah, the Phoenician Scheme. This is also coming from somebody who's a diehard Wes Anderson fan. I took my mom to go see this. I told this to Griffin already, but
Oh, is he on mute?
Luke, I think you went on mute.
You're on
Or you
mute.
disconnected.
can you hear me?
Yep.
You're all good.
Okay, sorry, my mic went off. Like that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
So but like I was saying, I took my mom to go see the Phoenician Scheme, and it was her first experience to a Wes Anderson movie. And she said it was weird. I mean, even showing her the trailer, she said it looked fucking weird.
Yeah, the trailer is very quirky. I mean, like I said earlier.
That is Wes Anderson. Like that is his style of humor. I mean, I don't know if this would tell you. Hold on. Let me actually grab a quarter really quick. Because if you guys have seen the trailer to the Phoenician Scheme, you would know where I'm going to go with this.
I don't think I've seen it.
Okay. So there's a scene like where Riz Ahmed and Benicio del Toro going up against Bryan Cranston and Tom Hanks in a game of horse.
Oh wow.
So, and this is how they start the game. So I'm gonna do it like this. Call it. Heads. And then literally Tom Hanks literally shoots a 3. And once he shoots the ball, he just looks at Bryan Cranston and just walks away.
That's hilarious.
Call it. Heads. Shoot.
That's really funny.
I mean, there's also a clip for it where Bryan Cranston does the classic backhand layup.
Yeah. By the way, Luke, I'm going to have to hop off in like 15 minutes. I got to get some work done before tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Do you want to go ahead and list off your stuff then quick?
Okay, yeah, I'll tell you. All right, so for number 10, I'm probably going to put the Minecraft movie. That movie is so dumb, but like it just tapped into something so funny. And I had the craziest theater experience that I've ever had in a movie ever. And I think it just enhanced it. It was crazy. It was just a lot of laugh, and it was funny. It's not very good. It's very stupid, but like, I don't know. Just it did what I wanted it to. It was nothing more, nothing less.
This is the way to sum it up right here, though. This is the way to sum up of the Minecraft movie. Chicken jockey.
Whoa, like, dude, listening to the clip without hearing an audience like screaming at the screen, it feels so weird. It's like watching No
But
Way
at the
Home
same
without
time,
the
it's so
ears.
fucking satisfying.
Yeah.
Did anyone bring a
Yeah.
chicken into the movie theater?
Yeah.
I did see that, and I was like,
That's
what the fuck is this
insane.
idiot doing?
I know. I'm like, how did they get away with this?
think
I
a
don't
lot
know,
of
but
people got
but
arrested,
by
kicked
by
out.
the point that the chicken jockey scene came up, they literally paused the movie and kicked everybody out of the theater.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
And I'm like,
They were on high
serves your
alert.
it was like by that point I'm like, serves you right, you sons of bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was like the one time I wasn't getting upset about movie theater etiquette.
Really?
It just like I knew what I was getting into, you know. I saw a bunch of high school kids going in, and I was like, well, like that's the thing. I knew that they were going to be insane in the movie, so it was either a situation where I would like let them ruin it for me and get like angry, or just kind of just whatever. This is the Minecraft experience. Like this is what happened, you know. Like ordinarily, I get really annoyed at people talking or like being obnoxious or being on their phones in the movies, but like that was like the one time where I was kind of fine with it.
Oh, I get that for sure, man.
Yeah, but yeah. So I don't know. It wasn't great, but it scratched an itch. Next
There you
up,
go.
Companion, which you also had, just a nice surprise. I wish that the marketing didn't kind of ruin it. I think that was one of the times where the marketing just really should have held back on what the movie was about, because the movie plays it out like it is a mystery that she's a robot and stuff, but the trailer reveals it, so you already know basically.
Yeah, and I'm like, why do you got to do that?
Yeah, I just don't know why they would spoil that, but
Yeah,
whatever.
gotta do what you got to do, I guess.
Yeah.
Next up, Bring Her Back.
Still got to see it, dude.
I was really tracking along with it. It kind of fell apart a little bit for me at the end, but overall, still a great second effort from the Philippe brothers. Especially, it's not as good as Talk to Me, but definitely good.
Yeah.
Definitely good. I definitely recommend it. It's good original horror.
Yeah.
Next, Predator, Killer of Killers. That was just really sick. I don't know. Have you guys have seen it, right?
I did, yeah.
What is that animated one?
Yeah, it's the animated one that came out on Hulu.
I haven't seen it yet.
Dude, it's pretty good. I love the idea that we could get these animated expansions on the Predator, and we're getting 2 Predator movies in 1 year, which is awesome.
I've heard it's really good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Me too.
I still need to see the original one. I've never seen that.
Oh, dude, it's a classic. You gotta see it.
You really should, man.
One. Yeah, I couldn't recommend it more.
It's really good, dude.
Thanks.
Next up, I will put The Thunderbolts. Just a great Marvel movie, you know? I think it was did a good, unfortunately it did really poorly, but I thought that it reignited some excitement and forward momentum in what the MCU is doing as far as their overall story, and with a lot of really endearing characters.
I really like Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
And the end of the movie, the credit scene, was really cool.
It was insane.
Yeah.
I'm very interested to see what they do next with that. But and I'm like a little disappointed that Doomsday got pushed back, but at the same time, like, let him cook. If it makes the movie better, just give him more time. It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be rushed.
Did you guys hear what's coming out the same day as Doomsday?
Dune 2 or Dune 3.
Yeah, Doom Messiah, yeah.
Doom Messiah.
And Shrek comes out like a week after that.
So we got Doom Messiah and Doomsday on the same day.
I think Dune's gonna move, to be honest. I don't see them keeping the same day. It might be like a Batman vs Superman and Civil War situation where one of them moves. Because I don't know if you guys remember this, but remember when Batman vs Superman and Civil War were supposed to come out on the same day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it makes sense why they moved it, though, because
I mean, eating each other's,
Yeah,
yeah. They're too similar.
But also either way.
Oh yeah, they're making money no matter what. But
it's
just because when you have 2 movies where your audience is the same, and then they're gonna have to pick.
Yeah, exactly.
Trust me, I'll be doing a double feature for that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That would have been a perfect double feature.
The new Barbenheimer.
Yep.
Anyways.
Next, Final Destination Bloodlines. Just a really kick-ass return to the Final Destination franchise. I was very happy with it. These long-running sequels, you never get a 6th movie that's that good, but I feel like sometimes now they're putting a lot more care into these horror sequels at times. Like Saw X, who thought the 10th Saw movie would be as good as it is? And I think this is a similar situation. Just really good Final Destination movie. I'm really glad that it did as well as it is. And inventive kills, inventive story. It's not just the same old stuff. That was kind of the problem with Final Destination. It was getting a little bit to be a tired franchise by the time it died out. I really like 5, so I don't think that about that. But 3 and 4, I thought kind of lost steam a bit. But I don't know. I just thought Bloodlines really brought it.
See, I'm avoiding to watch Bloodline for 3 years because I have to get an MRI every year for something, and I've heard there's a death scene in an MRI machine in the
Oh yeah,
movie, and I'm
Oh,
petrified of MRIs.
yeah. Don't. That's the thing, dude. Those movies make you paranoid about everything. You know,
they really do. I mean, like,
I'll never
So
drive
that's
behind
why
a
I'm
log
waiting
truck
three
again.
years to watch the
yeah,
movie.
All
yeah, like
right.
even like five will make you paranoid of going to the eye doctor. That is for fucking
Yeah.
sure.
Ugh. Yeah.
Like,
Um,
there's a good reason why I didn't watch those movies until I was older, because those movies would have freaked me out as a kid.
I think I
Like,
saw the first one like when I turned like 21, and when I saw the plane explode, I'm like, "Oh my god!"
they
I'm never.
went, dude. They freaking went there, dude.
yeah, they
I'm,
did.
I'm like, I'm never getting on a plane again.
Yeah,
I just grew up
yeah.
watching them on TV all the time. Dude, they
And
play
then,
the second one all the time. I used to
and then
watch
the
it like,
and then the one with the expressway and the oil tanker and the what is it? The thing with the truck with the logs. You know which movie?
Yeah, the log truck.
yep,
Yes. Oh my
classic.
god.
Yeah, the second movie.
Whenever my mom is driving and we're behind a truck now, I'm like, get
Get
away from
away.
me.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like that's kind of like okay. It's like at that point you're just like, okay, that's enough for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Like,
cringy.
okay, that's enough for me. Like, I don't really need to see more log trucks here.
Yeah.
Like, you just get like one of those like really like uptight voices like whenever you think about it. It's like I don't know if I can really go this far.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, go ahead and continue, Griffin.
Yep. Wolfman. Just I don't know, underrated. I thought that Christopher Abbott, I think his name is.
Yep, Christopher
He,
Abbott.
he brought a lot of humanity to that role, I think. And I get it didn't connect with a lot of people, but I don't know, it really connected with me. I really dug it. I thought it was underrated.
Me too.
Yeah. But
I mean, honestly, anything that Lee Winnell does, I'm gonna be there for in any
yeah,
day of the week.
exactly. I'm a huge fan of that guy. I like all of his movies so far.
The only one I don't really care for was Insidious Chapter 3. I thought that was just kind of but
It's
I really
pretty
enjoyed.
easily my
But I
favorite
really enjoyed
sequel.
Upgrade, and I love the Invisible Man.
Yeah. I think that Insidious 3 is probably his weakest movie, but I still think it's the best Insidious sequel. I mean, maybe that doesn't mean much because most of them are not very good, but
Funny enough, like the only sequel I actually like genuinely enjoy is actually the second one. I mean,
oh yeah,
I
I like
like the fourth one, like The Last Key. I do like that movie, but it's not like one where it's like this is the best sequel. No,
I just find the fourth one so unmemorable.
but 5 on the other hand, The Red Door, get that shit out of my face.
Yeah.
That was a horrible movie.
I'm not too hard on it. I actually like it better than the fifth or the fourth, but I mean, I think it's because I like Patrick Wilson. I like that cast from the original. It's just disappointing.
I get that. It's just
Well, I get why people because it does just kind of rehash shit you already know.
like it's like an entire story of characters trying to figure out what happened in the first two movies.
Yeah, things you
And so it's
already
like,
know. Yeah,
but the thing is, it's like you're basic. If you're doing it like that, you're basically just treating your audience like idiots.
yeah, you are.
So
Well,
yeah.
not
Anyways,
enough
go
of
ahead.
the red-faced demon, but
Then why is it called The Red Door then?
yeah. But next up, The Accountant 2, solid action flick. I love that. I love these characters. I mean, I like the idea that they take the sequel in the direction of having it be mostly a whole movie about Ben Affleck and John Bernthal's dynamic as brothers. Because I love that first Accountant movie, and I think that they took what worked about that movie and kind of expanded on it, especially with the brother dynamic. It's actually kind of a bit like funny actually.
Oh yeah.
But I
I've,
don't know. I really hope we get an Accountant 3.
I've heard they're already planning on making another one.
I hope so.
I mean, I think the Accountant too actually did pretty well at the box office. So I mean, I
Yeah, I
wouldn't be
heard it did
surprised.
too.
I hope so.
I'll actually take a look really quick, but I also need to look at the budget. But while I do that, you can continue, Griffin.
Yeah, number 2 is Warfare. That movie was just like so compelling, horrifying. I'm very interested in stuff about like the war in Iraq and kind of everything going on with like the Middle East in the early 2000s. So,
Oh, go ahead.
um, yeah, I just found it to be really good. It's, it's like tough because it's not substantively like story driven. It really is just a time and place type movie about these soldiers. But yeah, I mean, I mean, and it's horrifying. It really does show like the cost, like the human cost of what happened there.
Yeah, but I was gonna say really quick about with the Accountant too. It made $102 million worldwide, but it was on an $80 million budget, so it didn't do too well.
That's not very good.
But if they still want to do a third one, I'm up for it because I really enjoyed the second one.
Yeah.
Have you
Okay.
seen American Sniper?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, that's really good.
It's good. It's
It
good.
is good. I
Yeah.
just finished reading the book.
Nice.
Yeah, it's different from the movie though.
I have the book, but I never read it.
I mean, that's a lot of book to movie adaptations. Like a lot of the times, like they like in the movie they change up a lot of shit that was not in the book, or even if it was in the book, they just add like a little bit of tweaks to it.
Yeah,
I think most of it though was kind of just like excising like some of this like additions to the book that would make it just less of a movie, you know? They had to kind of just concisely tell his story because he was a real guy,
Yeah.
obviously. So you can't like lie too much, you know?
Yeah, for sure, dude.
but I thought the book was really interesting. It goes
Yeah.
more into his like family aspect of than the movie does.
Yeah.
All right.
That's interesting. Yeah. But no, for number 1, the monkey. I'm so interested to see what Osgood Perkins does next. Because he has very tonally different horror movies, I feel like, every time, and they're visually very interesting. I think that with this one, it's just so different from Long Legs, but there's an attitude to the movie I think is really funny, and yeah, I mean, I'm very excited to rewatch it. I love the gore, but also kind of the satire and the commentary on like death.
Oh man, dude! Like when I was
treated so flippantly, like
I know, but like the funniest thing was, dude, I went and saw that in theaters because my theater somehow by a godly miracle got that movie.
Yeah,
because they don't get neon movies that much because they didn't even get Long Legs.
Really?
So,
that's crazy.
What of it? But hey, at least I made it to a theater that was playing Long Legs.
Yeah.
At least I made it to a theater that was playing it, and I was able to see it. But
they maybe saw the success of Long Legs and it made Neon push the monkey into more theaters. Maybe.
Probably. But anyways, what I was gonna say with the monkey. Oh, sorry, Collector Movie Man. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, did you guys see that new Long Legs Steelbook that's coming out? And it has 6 new special features in it.
Shit, I gotta check that out. I didn't know this existed.
Yeah. It's on 4K.
That's awesome. I gotta pick that up then.
Yeah.
It was $45 originally. Now it dropped down to $29.99.
Is that on Amazon?
Yeah,
Yep.
It's on Amazon. I'm just looking at it right now. Here, let me. I'm gonna pull it up really quick, and I'll show it to you, Griffin.
All right.
Oh shit! I'm just looking at it right now. I don't know, but Here, how's that for you?
Hold on, I can't see it too well. I'm gonna pull it up.
Here, here. Let me put myself in the layout quick. Okay, now can you see it?
Oh, that looks really cool.
Yeah, I looked at that and I was like, oh shit.
You gotta get me that.
I mean,
Where are you seeing it?
it's on Amazon.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Here.
Man.
So,
I
I mean,
gotta
I mean,
get that.
I literally bought the Blu-ray when it came out.
That's so cool.
And I guess there's an interview with Nicolas Cage on there too,
It's
That
got on
sounds
set.
interesting.
on the 4K.
I feel like I haven't watched an interview of him talk about it, so I'd be very curious.
I think I actually have my still have my ticket in my wallet actually for this.
For long
Let me
leg?
actually grab. Yeah, for long legs. Or is it on the?
I'm really kind of bummed out that I feel like I can't collect ticket stubs that much anymore unless I see a movie way after it comes out, because my theaters just sell out quick.
Yeah, same with
Okay.
mine.
Oh yeah, I
too.
found it. There it is.
I gotta get them online, and then you don't get the stub.
I
It was
know.
hiding. It was actually hiding under a couple of my books, but
Oh, that's awesome.
yep. But now this is the one I do like a little like comparison with.
Yeah.
Because so like I say, so here's the one for long legs, and then here's the one I have for the Phoenician scheme.
Oh, nice.
Like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, this is kind of strange.
Yeah.
Like, you compare the size of tickets with this, and it's like,
Yeah.
and it's like, what happened here?
It's way different.
But I mean, hey,
Yeah.
if it works, it works, and I'm glad I have my my ticket stub for this.
Yeah.
But really quick before we get to Collector Movie Man's list, quick, because I don't want to leave you in the dust there, man.
All right.
But I actually, you want to know what trailer I got in front of the Phoenician scheme that made me so happy?
What?
I still laugh thinking about it because of the last joke in the trailer, the naked gun.
Oh yeah, I think that trailer is so funny.
Did you
and
guys see the?
I'm talking about the teaser trailer where they have the OJ joke at the very
the O.J.
end.
Simpson thing makes me fucking cry. It's so funny.
It's like they were so aware of it,
Yeah.
but it was so goddamn funny, and it I think it helps because of the fact that Seth MacFarlane is producing the movie.
Yeah, I definitely get that tone from the trailer.
Like, it seems like a Seth MacFarlane project for sure, and
Yeah.
I know he's been wanting to do that for a long time, from what I know.
Yep.
So, but anyways, Collector Movie Man, you want to go ahead and do your list?
Oh, sure. I'm just gonna list my top 3 because I don't remember all of them off the top of my head.
Okay.
But I know my top 3. Of course, it's Mission Impossible.
All right.
Sinners, and then Ballerina was next.
I
Ooh.
literally haven't seen any of them. I feel bad, but and I want to.
I'm kind of I'm still kind of shocked knowing you, Griffin, that you haven't even seen Sinners.
I just like got caught up in a crazy. I think it was just like a crazy month, and I just like couldn't manage to get out to see it. I had like 4 different plans to go see it. I heard how good it was, and I wanted to see it so bad. But just like every time it just fell through, or like something happened, or I got too busy, or like I think like too, I was kind of like working a crazy case at work.
I thought Ballerina was really good. Like, it's no John Wick, but
Yeah.
it's definitely good. Like, it didn't
Yeah.
do well at the box office though. Not enough
Yeah.
I
people
heard it
went to
didn't
go
do
see.
too well.
And Keanu Reeves is in it, but he's not in there for a lot.
Well, it makes sense
Yeah.
for why he's not in it a lot, but at the same time, I kind of felt like they just kind of shoehorned Keanu Reeves into it.
Yeah,
Because
that's
where it's
all.
like we know it's a John Wick spinoff, but it's like you have him in for like one scene with Ana de Armas, but then they just kind of shove him in there also at the end, and I'm like,
Wasn't he completely added through reshoots?
It was. I think it actually was through reshoots because
Yeah.
I know Len Wiseman is the film's like official director,
Yeah, but they got
but
Chad Stileski to do.
yeah, Chad Stahelski came back in
Right.
and did some reshoots,
Yeah.
and I'm like, you could have just left it with how Len Wiseman was doing it, because you didn't really need to add more scenes
Yeah.
with Keanu Reeves. So
I definitely agree.
But I'm not spoiling anything. They show Keanu Reeves in the freaking trailer. So
Oh yeah, no, they market because that was the thing. I think they tried to get people by like pushing him hard in the marketing.
Yeah, I think so too.
that was kind of the thing that made me kind of go like even when I was watching Ballerina, I was like, I think that was kind of I think seeing John Wick in there, even though yes, I know it's a John Wick spinoff, I think having him in there, especially in the third act, was kind of forced.
Yeah.
So
And I do not like the title of the name. Like the John Wick Worlds, whatever it's called. Just call it Ballerina.
Yeah.
Make it
that's
simple.
that's what we're just gonna call it. Like that's the only
Yeah.
title we can really call it is Ballerina.
Yeah, like it just felt like that's like the stuff that makes it feel like the studio just didn't have like confidence in it enough to stand on its own, so they had to be like, "This John Wick, by the way, John Wick." Like, but I heard it's
like
good though.
Like we knew from the beginning it was going to be a John Wick spinoff.
Yeah.
It's just that during reshoots they had to add in like the From the World of John Wick title and also put Keanu Reeves' John Wick into the mix.
Yeah, exactly.
If they just had that one scene with him and Ana de Armas where it's like, how do I start doing what you do? And he's like, it seems like you already have, and he just and then walks away.
Yeah.
Perfect. Like
Yep.
that's like perfect use of Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
But then he just had to shoehorn him in the third act, and I'm like, no. Like, I love you, Keanu, but no.
Yeah.
Like, I sound like freaking Mark Wahlberg right now saying that. What? No. Yeah. Like, what? No. Greatest unintentional comedy of all time. I'm saying
I ain't gonna lie. I love The Happening. I think it's so funny.
I mean, I own this movie on Blu-ray. I own The Happening.
I do too.
I mean, hey, what's going on? All these trees, these bees are flying all over the place. Come on, guys. Take an interest in science.
He's just he's something else in that movie.
Say hi to your mother for me, okay?
I wanted to show you guys something that I got.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
And this is really hard to get. It's selling for like almost $300 on eBay. And I was able to get it for $85.
All right.
And it kept selling out every single time. Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, shoot.
The Kingdom of Heaven Steelbook.
Oh, shoot.
And you can't even get it now.
That's really
dude, that is a nice steelbook, dude.
And
that's a good find.
You have two different versions of the movie. Where is it? You got the Roadshow cut and the director's cut. And then you got a bonus disc with all new special features.
Yeah, that is actually pretty cool. But I got a couple more comments in here in the chat. Kyle Cannon's in here. What's up? And Joel's in here and saying what's up. But I wanted to respond to Kyle's comment here. Can you guys talk about bad movie theater experiences? Yeah. I'll actually do a couple first, and then we can go around the table.
I got to cut out, to be honest, but unfortunately, I want to talk about bad movie experiences, but I really got to get some work done.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay, man. It's all right. But thank you so much for coming, Griffin. I really appreciate it.
Hey, man, I had a great time.
Griffin, what's your YouTube name?
GM Light Horror.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll follow you on YouTube.
Yeah, dude, I'll give you a follow back. And yeah, friend me on Instagram. I'm also GM Light Horror.
Okay.
Yep. Nice meeting you, Collector Movie Man.
Nice meeting you.
Yep. Have a good night, fellas.
Yep. See you later, dude. But yeah, so Kyle asked in the chat, bad movie theater experiences. A couple that I can pinpoint off the top of my head. Hard Eyes is one of them. I had a guy sitting behind me. He like a freaking dumbass. He didn't even turn the ringer off on his phone. So
Oh my God.
it was so loud in the movie theater. Like his phone rang so loud. And then guess what he had the balls to do?
He answers it.
Yep. Fucking answers it.
I
don't
go ahead.
I don't think it's compared to the amount of agony that I actually went through seeing How to Train Your Dragon on Saturday.
What happened?
Okay, so there was this family that was sitting in the back row, and they had like their kid that was, I'm gonna guess like about 5 or 6 years old. So
Don't tell me they gave their kid their phone.
Worse, a fucking tablet. And it was I could hear it from where I was sitting. And that family was sitting in the back row. I was sitting in like the middle row of the theater.
Are you freaking kidding me?
And it was so loud. I could actually hear it. Like, even with the film's like quiet moments, like I could actually hear the freaking tablet.
Oh my God.
And
I would have gotten up and said something to them.
And of course, because they didn't care about what their kid was doing, like the kid was literally just like running back and forth within rows, and even at a couple points tapped me on my hat. And I was like, ugh.
I would have yelled at that kid. I would have been like, "Kid, get out of here! You are not supposed to be having this device on."
No, I would have gone to the parents. Like I would have gone to her parents and be like, "Hey, you need to be keeping watch of your kid because I'm trying to watch this movie right here. Like, yeah. I'm invested in this movie right now. So, and if you want to go have your kid be noisy somewhere else, go to McDonald's."
Yeah.
Like, plain and simple. Like, you're in a fucking movie theater.
Yeah, you don't allow your kids to do that.
So, because I mean, I've had plenty of experiences like that. Like, not like to that extent, but I've had some really bad ones. Like, another one I can pinpoint was with Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, which I saw last year. I mean, I didn't get to see it when it came out because I was on vacation for my birthday. There were a group of girls in front of me that were not paying attention to the movie whatsoever. How do I know that? They were on their phones playing iMessage games most of the time.
Oh my God.
You were in a movie theater. I don't know how many fucking times I have to say that. You're in a movie theater. You're supposed to be there watching a movie. Everybody else paid the same ticket price that you did.
I would have been like to those girls, get off your phone and watch the movie, or if you want to be on your phone, go out to somewhere else.
Like go to a fast food chain or just go to a restaurant in general.
Yeah.
But here was the thing though. Like, I was so into Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I was so into it. But you want to know what I did?
What?
I went up and got somebody.
You did?
I got one of my friends who works there. I told her what's going on, and I showed her the people that were on their phones, and they never pull out their phones for the rest of the movie.
Oh, good. Next time I go to a movie theater, I'm gonna have to do that.
Just be careful. Just be careful. Because even this was kind of funny. Even when with the How to Train Your Dragon experience, like with the kid on the tablet and shit, my friend asked me like, "Hey, do you got some popcorn?" And I'm like, "Yeah," because I bought some popcorn. He was gonna use those couple of popcorn kernels to throw it at them, but I'm like, and then I'm like, do you really want to escalate the problem right now? Like, just let it be for right now, man.
Yeah.
Like if you throw popcorn at somebody that's being like rude in a movie theater,
yeah,
you're like, what you're really gonna do is just escalate the problem. So, but next time that happens, I am gonna get somebody because
When I went to go see Accountant 2, I saw it with my mom because my mom loves The Accountant, and she's the one who showed me The Accountant. So I told her when the new one came out, I'd go see it with her. And there was someone sitting in front of us recording the movie the whole time. I on his phone. I went I went I went down to the people and I said, I think somebody's doing something illegal in the movie theater. They got their phone out and they're recording it, and they're like, "Oh my god, let me get in there and do something." And I'm like, "But don't tell them it was me. Like, don't mention someone said something. Just go up there and tell them to put their phone away." Because I was sitting right behind this person, and they never came.
like this is the thing. Like this is the thing I would do. Like this is what I would do. Just tell them to just ask them to follow you. Like, and
Yeah,
so you can show them yourself, and then they can see the proof.
yeah,
Because that's what I did when that was happening during Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Like because that person, like because those girls were being on their phones,
yep.
I had to get someone, and I showed her directly where the two girls were that were on their phones.
I'm serious. When I go see Superman or Fantastic Four or Jurassic World Rebirth, if anyone ruins those movies for me, I am immediately getting up and going to go get somebody.
I'm trying to think of the one that I really don't want my theater experience ruined with. But those are some good ones, like Jurassic World, Superman, and Fantastic Four. Those are some good ones. I'm trying to think of like other ones I don't want my theater experience ruined. Um, shit. Um, I think I'd honestly say I'm looking at the summer ones first. Oh, definitely 28 years later.
I'm not going to see that. I've never even seen the other ones.
I think honestly what works with 28 days later, 28 weeks later, and 28 years later, from what
Hmm.
I know, they all can stand well on their own.
Okay.
So
Well, maybe I'll see it eventually. It might be a $5 Tuesday movie that I go for
yeah.
because it wasn't one of my top 15 movies. Like I have 15 movies that I have set aside that I want to see in theaters, and the rest of them are either I'll rent at the library or I'll buy physically or I'll see it on $5 Tuesday.
That's a good way to put it, man. Like that is a really, really good way to put it. But what I was saying with 28 years later, I swear to God, if somebody pulls out their phone during like some of the like big intense moments, like some of like
Yeah.
the big action sequences, I'm about to go crazy. Because it's
I can
like,
understand that.
yeah, like I'm about to go crazy.
When I went to go see Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning, I got so pissed off. It was during not subway, the sub scene. This lady who was sitting on the bottom row, I was maybe 2 rows up, and her phone goes off, and she picks it up and answers it, and she starts talking on her phone, and I literally yelled down to her, "Get off your phone!" And
Yeah,
she just looks at me like with an evil look.
she gives you like the evil look, like you're the root of the problem.
She did that to me.
Like that was my point that I was getting at there, man. Like,
yeah.
it's like, well, what the fuck? You're the one who answered the phone.
Yeah, you're not the one who's
Step out for a couple minutes. Answer it then.
Yeah, step out.
Because you want to know what's worse than just having someone like sitting behind you answering their phone in the theater?
What?
Someone sitting right next to you.
Oh my God.
I had that happen. I've had that happen.
If I ever have that happen, I'm getting up and moving somewhere else.
That actually happened with me with a live action Little Mermaid.
Really?
Someone sitting in my row right next to me answered his phone in the theater and it rang very loud, and his kid was acting incredibly obnoxious for quite a bit of it, and I was so irritated. I was just like, why do my experiences have to be this way? Because I even had kind of a bad theater experience with Creed 3. Like someone towards the back like farted or something like that, or made like a fart noise.
Oh my God.
And a couple of guys were even like in my row were laughing during like some really emotional moments during the movie. Like I was actually starting to cry.
Wow.
And it's like you guys laughing are ruining it for me.
Yeah.
Because it's like I'm starting to cry here. But then you're laughing and it's like, how heartless can you guys be?
Yeah, really.
Like, I swear to, like, I'm trying to think of like a good example of a movie where it's like, if I was really like crying, like starting to like cry during like some like a like really big emotional moment, and then somebody just freaking was laughing.
Oh my God.
I'd be pretty pissed off. Oh, I got the example for you. I got it.
Okay.
The Wild Robot.
I have one worse for you.
What's that?
If someone started started laughing during Schindler's List.
Yeah, that's
that
you are fucked up. You are incredibly fucked up if that's the case.
Yeah, seriously. I would get up there and just knock the person out. Be like, you should not be laughing.
But like I'm saying with like The Wild Robot, because like that was like truly the last movie that like really struck me in the feels. Like, and actually made me bawl my eyes out while watching it.
The last movie that actually made me sad was Avengers Infinity War and Endgame.
Okay. Those are some good ones. I'm trying to think of like other ones that like really hit me in the feels. Arthur the King hit me pretty hard at times because I love dogs. So
what was the name of that movie?
Arthur the King.
Oh, that movie, yeah.
That one hit me pretty hard, dude. Like I was like I thought towards the end that they were going to kill off the dog.
I know, so did I.
That's why I was like starting to like cry, and then he survives, and I'm like, oh, thank you.
I had tears coming down my face at home because I waited for it to come to the library, and I rented it for free, and I watched it that way, and I'm like, oh my God, is this dog gonna die?
They go dark, dude. Did you see Godzilla -1?
No, because it's not in English.
Well, I mean, even with subtitles, I mean, like the subtitles aren't really a problem with that. Okay. Like, because the film is so freaking good. That one hit. Like, I was a mess after leaving that movie. Like, I was a fucking mess. Like, even the second time I watched that film in theaters, like I saw it twice within less than a week in the theater, and I like, oh my God, dude, and I was, dude, like the second time I saw it, I walked out crying, like, Yeah.
The movie that I always tear up at is that I watch at least once a year. I watch all three because it really affects me then. Is the Lord of the Rings trilogy,
That's a good choice.
and
Um,
then I watch. But this year I skipped it. I watch usually all 8 seasons of Game of Thrones,
nice.
and
Um, Go
by
ahead.
the end, even though a lot of people don't like the end of the series finale, I think it's halfway decent.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I haven't gotten that far into Game of Thrones, but I do want to get to it at some point. But I also want to shout out Mr. Sean Polstrix in the chat. Um, Says nothing is worse than a crying baby in the theater. You
Yeah,
betcha.
definitely.
You betcha. I mean, if Michael was up here, my movie fanatics co-host, um, apparently he had that happen when he saw Ant-Man in the theaters. Like somebody
Oh,
literally brought their
really?
baby into the theater and it was a crying baby.
Oh my God.
Never bring your babies to that. Never do that.
Yeah. I'm
Um,
glad. I'm glad I don't have kids, and I don't want kids, so I don't have to worry about that. But I can't stand when people do that.
yeah, so just don't do that.
Yeah.
Um, like I couldn't imagine if somebody like actually like brought their like newborn baby into long legs. That would traumatize the fuck out of them.
Yeah. Probably.
I mean, with Nicolas Cage especially, that'll traumatize the shit out of him, dude. Um, what's
I
another good
didn't.
one?
I didn't find Nicolas Cage that scary because he really wasn't in it
What do you
that
mean? What do you mean?
much. He wasn't in it that much.
Well, for when he was in it, like he was creepy.
Yeah, he was, but I thought that thing at the end with the red eyes, I thought those were more creepy. I thought that was the creepiest thing.
That's fair. Um, let's see. Sean says, "Big time. I'm a huge movie guy, and respect is a must for us cinephiles. Preach, brother, preach. Respect is a must. Preach." Um,
Oh, we got dark room reviews in here.
yep. My good friend Joel.
Yep.
Um, I want to see if I can try to find another. There hasn't really like been as many bad movie theater experiences as of recently, besides Hard Eyes and How to Train Your Dragon. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I was looking through my list of movies I saw in theaters. Another one clicked. Another one clicked. It was Paddington in Peru.
Yeah, that you would
It was
think because of all the kids too.
well, it's not even just like little kids that were even the problem. Like they were good. Like the little kids that actually went to see it, they were good.
Oh, wow.
Fucking high school kids.
That's one of the reasons why I wouldn't see Minecraft because I knew
Well,
they were crazy.
I didn't even have that experience with Minecraft, which made me very happy. Um, but I was saying with the Paddington in Peru, there were
Hmm.
these teenage kids that constantly went on their phones talking, even at times, even just running out of the theater and then just running back in, and it's like, yo, crackheads, like stay in the theater, be quiet, and watch the movie.
I'll have to tell you this. When I went to go see Mission Impossible, I got my ticket in advance, and my mom waited till the very last minute. She got her ticket that day, and she wanted to see it, so she had to sit right up front. And
Shoot.
there was a big group of like two this two ladies, and then two she had like there was one lady, and she had like five, like maybe like middle school or teenagers with her, and they were on their phone, running past my mom, running back. My mom got so annoyed.
What the fuck, dude?
My mom said, if there would have been anywhere to sit, else to sit, I would have moved because there was nowhere for her to sit except right up front.
Except for right up front. Yeah. That's the
But
sad part.
yeah, I got my ticket like 2 months in advance.
Yeah, but also want to shout out again, I want to shout out a couple comments from Sean.
Okay.
Um I haven't had a bad experience in many years because I go to Alamo Draft House. Good for you, dude. Um I wanted to go to an Alamo Draft House, but don't have one near me.
I
But
don't think I don't think I have any of those in Michigan.
no, I don't know if there's one in Minnesota, but I'll have to maybe take a look because the biggest theater chain I've gone to is a Cinemark. I've never gone to like Regal or AMC, not even Alamo Draft House. But maybe
The
one day I'll try to find an Alamo Draft House that's like close by at least.
the biggest movie chains here is AMC. And
I don't
then
have that kind of chain in my town though, but like the closest Cinemark is an hour away for
oh
me.
wow. We have we have two AMC's within like 25 to 30-minute drives. And then we have another movie theater that usually does $5 Tuesdays, and you get a free popcorn when you go there. It's called MJR.
Nice.
And um they're usually pretty busy, and that's where I went to go see Mission Impossible, and that movie theater was completely full. Like I said, my mom had to sit right up front.
Mine wasn't even that full. Like it was like about I think it was like about half full because I went to the 4 o'clock showing when it came out, and then as soon as I get out of as soon as I get out of the auditorium, I go to the lobby and the lines are like packed
Oh wow.
because it was it was also Lilo and Stitch Day.
Yep.
So, but yeah, I mean, to tell you something. But also, let's see. Sean says I was alone in the theater for Minecraft. I mean, hey, if it makes you feel any better for that. I mean, my theater was completely sold out for the Minecraft movie when I went and saw it. Plus I go during the week. I go to the movies to watch the movies, not to goof off. Thank you.
Yep. Same here.
That is exactly what we do. Like
Yep.
that's why I review movies. I don't go to the theater just to goof off. I'm there to see the movies and give out my full-fledged review.
I've been lacking on my reviews. I haven't been doing very much. What I've been mostly doing is promoting my physical media that I pick up.
I can tell you for sure that I will have reviews this weekend for LEO and 28 Years Later.
Oh,
I
nice.
did post my review for How to Train Your Dragon earlier today.
I will.
I did
will
record it
watch
last
that.
night, so
I will watch that later tonight.
and then also Sean says big fan of you, gents. Thank you. Really appreciate it. I only talk during movies when I'm with a friend and we're in the theater by ourselves, like when we saw Ballerina. That's the only exception like I'll take for like talking in a movie theater is if you're in the theater with your friend and you're all alone.
Yeah.
Like that's the most I can take. Because let me see what movies my friend and I were all by ourselves at that we actually had like the free will to talk.
My friend, I don't have any friends that live around me. All my friends live far away. So I just usually go to the movie theaters by myself.
Yeah, again, I'm just trying to look and see which ones like we were like Madam Web. Like we went like my best friend and I saw that and we were all alone in the theater. We had the best freaking theater experience we could, because all we did was talk shit about it and crack jokes the entire time.
Wow.
I think that's why I kind of hold Madam Web in a little bit more higher regard than most people do, mostly because of the fact I had such a fun theater experience.
Yeah. If you have a
Like,
fun theater experience, it makes it better.
like no denying how horrible Madam Web was. Like, I'm not denying that at all. It's a terrible film. But where is it at? Oh yeah. To make matters even worse, yeah, like I showed you I own the Happening on Blu-ray.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I own Madam Web. But hey, if I want to have friends over and just get some drinks and then just pop this on, this would be the perfect movie to watch with friends and get drunk to.
Yep, definitely.
Let's see. Dude, the great group of buddies can really make a movie 400 times better. That's exactly Madam Web. Like, get your buddies together and then just crack up and just crack jokes the entire time. That's the best like experience you can give that movie.
Definitely.
Like,
if I still had some of my friends that lived around here, I would definitely put that on for them. But since I don't have any, I haven't even bothered watching it.
yeah, you're saving yourself some time. Like, that's the reason why I didn't have that same experience with Craven the Hunter, because I was in that theater. I went by myself that time, and there was two other people there when I went and saw it, because I went and saw it on Sunday afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
They looked bored.
Oh man!
And you want to know what made matters even worse?
What?
I was bored. Yeah, funny. I was bored. Can you believe that? Yeah, I was bored.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
Sean says we did that with The Amateur. I thought The Amateur was fine. Like I thought it was just okay. Like, it is wasted potential. Like, I'm gonna say that for sure. Wasted potential.
I definitely want to see The Amateur when it comes out on Disney Plus, because the 4K comes out next month. And I'm not going to pay how much they're charging for it.
Yeah, but I mean, I'll say this for sure. Like, I'm going to say this for sure. Rami Malek made that movie watchable. Like, I'll say that. He makes the movie watchable.
Well, that's good.
Because Rami Malek is just that good of an actor. Yes, I know people are going to complain and be like, he plays the same character in every movie. I get that. But he's just a really good actor. It's just that's the reason why I wanted to see it, because I'm a big fan of him. And the movie was okay. Honestly.
I think he's a pretty good actor. I never saw him in that show.
Oh, you're talking about
Mr. Robot or whatever it's called.
Yep, Mr. Robot.
Yeah. I tried watching one episode of it, and I just got bored with it.
I can honestly tell you that it gets better as it progresses with season 1, but with season 2, it's not quite as good. I still got to finish up season 3 and season 4, though. But yes, thank you, Sean. I definitely agree. Rami Malek was really good in that movie. He was the reason why I would actually consider the film at least watchable. Like,
okay.
Like, I will say The Amateur was watchable, but it's not like and it was also a good thing. Like, thank God we had Sinners the next weekend, because oh Sinners, still the best movie of the year so far, no question.
That was a good movie. Now, did Lilo and Stitch cross $1 billion yet?
I don't know if it did. I'm actually gonna look right now. Lilo and Stitch. Not quite. 826 right now worldwide.
Oh wow. Did you hear how much Jurassic World Rebirth is projected to open to?
I don't think I heard how much it was projected to open to, but I was trying to see how much the budget was for that.
It's projected to open at 100 million in the first week.
Domestically or worldwide?
I don't know.
That kind of sounds like domestic numbers to me because the budget I see is $180 million
Oh
for that
wow.
movie. So I really don't know where it could lead.
Yeah, I wonder how it's gonna compare with Superman and Fantastic Four.
I think we can all agree that Superman is definitely going to be a big moneymaker.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I've already got my ticket for the movie.
Like there you go, see?
Yep. And
Um
I'll be getting my Jurassic World Rebirth ticket in a few weeks and Fantastic Four.
there we go. Let's see. Um Sean says, "Bro, Sinners was incredible." Yes, it was. Lilo and Stitch was a movie.
I liked Lilo and Stitch.
I liked it. I liked it enough.
I thought
I mean, this is
Stitch
also
was
coming from somebody
adorable.
that enjoyed Snow White, so
Wait, you like Snow White, the live action one?
I did. Honestly, I mean,
I
it wasn't that bad to me. Honestly, it
I
wasn't that
still
terrible.
haven't watched it.
Like, I enjoyed it. Honestly, like I get why people hate it. I get it, but I liked it. Honestly,
Maybe
I
I
think
might
it just
consider.
I think it just hit me at the right time. Like,
I'm gonna
so
consider watching it soon on Disney Plus.
okay.
'Cause
I was about to say, Sean. Like, I thought you said with the respect thing there, dude. Don't be doing that to me, because I I enjoyed it. Honestly, I thought it was a good movie. Let's see. Superman's going to be great. Yes. I'm seeing Elio on Friday. Um, I I think I might go Thursday. I might do a double feature of that and 28 Years Later, which is going to be a weird double feature. That's going to be a weird double feature. But the reason why I'm going to see Elio first is because my best friend has no interest in it. Like, I showed him the coming soon stuff for our theater, and it popped up with 28 Years Later and Elio, and I showed him we were going to go see that, and then we go back to this. When we go back to the page, he says, and he points at Elio, and he's like, "I have no interest in that." And I'm like, "Okay, I will go see that myself then." Like, do you know what the reported budget for that movie was?
I don't know.
$300 million.
Wow, is that a lot?
Dude, that's insane. Like, if you compare that to some other animated films that have come out recently, like, it's baffling to think that movie cost that much money.
That is a lot, I guess. Yeah.
Like, compare that to Dogman. Like, Dogman cost 40 million to make.
Oh wow, yeah.
40 million.
That's
And then
definitely a bit smaller budget.
something like The Day the Earth Blew Up, the new Looney Tunes movie. 15 million. Like,
Oh yeah.
15.
That is their budget is definitely big. Yeah.
Yeah, $15 million. Like, I see that and I'm like, that is baffling.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like, or like the recent Super Mario Brothers movie. That cost $100 million.
Wow.
Trying to see what other like animated movies that cost less, or like Piece by Piece, the Pharrell Williams movie. That's also a Lego movie.
I've never seen
16
it.
million. $16 million.
Wow.
Is that baffling or what?
Yeah, it is.
That is baffling. Like, trying to think of like other movies, like, or if you like I said with like other films, like Better Man. That cost $110 million.
Wow.
But it makes sense why, because there's a lot of visual effects at play,
Yeah.
and also the motion capture for the CGI monkey.
Yeah. I
Um,
remember hearing about that movie.
I'm going to show you this.
Oh, nice.
I got the Paramount Presents 4K for this.
Yeah, I'm not
This
sure.
this was a must-have for me.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna get that because I, I, I just didn't really have any interest in that
It's a
movie.
lot better than you think it's going to be. I mean, I know that not at any point in the movie that they ever acknowledge that Robbie's a monkey. But if they ever did, like I always argue with this, if they acknowledge, if anybody in the movie acknowledged that he's a monkey,
Mm-hmm.
I think that would have defeated the purpose of this movie, because this is his story being told from his perspective
Oh,
and
nice.
not somebody else's perspective, like how they did the Elvis movie.
Yeah.
Like with Elvis, it's told from his manager's point of view.
Mm-hmm.
But with this movie, it's told from Robbie's point of view.
Ah.
So I think those are usually the kind of biopics that I would prefer, is that they're actually told from the artist's point of view.
Yeah.
Because he said this in an interview at one point, and I 100% agree with Robbie that with a lot of biopics that everybody is so terrified of damaging their own brand.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is not terrified of it at all.
Yeah.
He was not afraid to acknowledge how much of a shitty person he was in his life.
What did you think of that one movie with Timothy Chalamet?
Oh, A Complete Unknown.
Yeah.
That was a really solid one. But big gripe, like one of my really only gripes with that movie, I wish they actually kind of delved more into Bob Dylan's story and not just like a 4-year span of his life.
Yeah.
But what really helps the movie though is the performances and the music.
Definitely. I thought Timothy Chalamet was really good. And same with Edward Norton.
It's kind of crazy that Edward Norton has gotten 4 Oscar nominations but has not gotten a single one win yet.
I know.
He's one of
Same
the
with,
best actors working today, dude.
and same with the guy who played Voldemort in Harry Potter, Ray Fiennes.
Yeah, Ray Fiennes. Yeah, I agree.
He's another one. He's only been nominated twice, and he's never won.
That is, again, that's kind of baffling to me.
He was nominated for Conclave, and then he was nominated for a movie that came out way before I was, well, not way before I was born, like in the early 90s. It's called Eastern Promises.
That's a 2000s movie, actually.
Really?
Hold on. Where's it at?
Wait, is it that? Is that the name of it?
If
Oh my
you're talking
gosh.
about Eastern Promises, this does not have Ray
No,
Fiennes.
no, not that movie. I can't think of the name of it now. It's a movie from the 90s with him that Ray Fiennes is in. It's about World War II.
Oh, The English Patient.
That's it.
The English Patient. Like when you said World War II, I was like, yeah, that's The English Patient.
Yep, he was nominated for Best Actor for that. And he did not win.
But that movie won Best Picture, though, so there you go.
Yeah, but I'm just very disappointed that Ray Fiennes still hasn't won. He is a very good actor.
Yeah, I agree. But if you want, do you collect Criterions by any chance?
I do, but I'm very particular on them.
Okay, I don't have this on Criterion yet. I'm gonna upgrade it when I get to the sale. But I was going to ask, do you have this particular movie on Criterion?
No, I don't. I want to get it.
Yeah, I'm planning on upgrading to the Criterion for this movie. I'm still going to keep this Blu-ray because Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is one of my favorite movies of all time.
I remember watching that with a friend, and I didn't really understand it, so I want to rewatch it.
Because this is one of those movies that completely relies on how bizarre it can get. Like,
I
like
remember it being really bizarre.
this movie, like I don't think you can ever get a more bizarre movie ever in your life than Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
I agree.
Because I mean, this is a movie about a couple of guys that are basically going on this business trip to Las Vegas, and and Johnny Depp plays as a writer, and then you have Benicio del Toro as Dr. Gonzo, his sidekick. And what do they do a lot of the time? Take drugs.
Yeah.
And there is a lot, and I mean a lot of hallucinations.
I think I remember that. Yeah.
Like there was one in particular involving dinosaurs.
What?
Yeah, like when they're in this bar or something like that. Yeah, like there's like a whole sequence that involves freaking hallucinations of dinosaurs.
Oh my God.
Like I said, you can't get more bizarre than Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Yeah, that is bizarre.
I mean, even what this one was reasoned for, pervasive extreme drug use and related bizarre behavior. I shit you not. Look at that.
Yep, rated R.
This is definitely a rated R movie. I mean, and also in the beginning, again, I'm not griping this movie at all for that because again, this is a comedy after all.
Yep.
Why would there be bats in the desert?
I don't know.
Like, all of a sudden we heard this like terrible scream, and the sky was full of like a huge bats, all swooping and screeching and diving around the car, and a voice was screaming, "Holy Jesus, who are these goddamn animals?" Like. And then, like, once he goes to the back of the car, he grabs a freaking fly swatter to try to get the bats out of the way.
I'll show you one of my Paramount Presents movies I got in May.
All right, go ahead.
It's a classic.
Oh, yeah. I need to buy Ghost at some point. I don't have that yet.
It's the 4K release, so
I have seen Ghost. It's just I don't own it yet.
I haven't seen it before, so this will be a first time watch.
That'll be interesting. That'll be an interesting first time watch there, dude.
Yeah, it will be.
So.
And then I got this in May that I'm really happy I got. I have to get the other two before they sell out, though.
Oh, there you go. Fistful of dollars.
Yep. It's the UK Arrow Video Edition. So
Gotta love Arrow Video.
So it's got to be imported from the UK.
But I think it is because most 4K Blu-rays are region free anyway.
Yeah, but this,
so you're good.
That's the thing I like, and I found out my 4K player is region free. I didn't know for sure if it was, and then I popped this movie in, and it started playing. I'm like, yes.
Yep, it worked. But this is the only 4K from Arrow I have. I have a couple Arrow Blu-rays, but this is the only 4K I have, which is for Friday, the 2009 Friday the 13th. I watched on Friday the 13th. I'm not kidding you. I watched the killer cut of this movie.
Oh wow!
And this movie, this is my second favorite Friday the 13th movie.
Nice.
But again, I also want to again shout out my good buddy Jacob Hubbard. One of his he said last year on one of my Hangout streams that one of his friends watched this movie for the first time on Max. Again, last year. And then his friend said to him, "Dude, why is there so many boobs?" And he's like, "That's part of it." Because, I mean, yeah. This is a Friday the 13th movie after all. So, but I mean, I also do have the Scream Factory box set up there, but the major collector in me wanted this.
I have, I think 5 Arrow video box sets.
Oh man, like I do because yeah, I was like when I saw that Amazon still had this on the website, I was like, yes, I need
Grabbed
this.
it.
Now, the question is, since I have this, do I dare to buy Jason X and Jason Goes to Hell?
I don't know.
I want Jason X though. That's for sure. Like I would definitely would not mind owning Jason X on 4K from Arrow. Because Jason X is not like a good movie, but it's guilty pleasure fun.
I've heard the transfer is not that good, but I suggest listening to mid-level media.
Oh yeah, Ken.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yep, he does good reviews for movies.
Yeah, it's just I need to how do I say this? I just like to try to test out the 4Ks for myself because I now have a 4K player.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, how do I say this? Like I do want to buy the 4K for Jason X, but again, because of all this, the moving into a new place,
Yeah,
I am kind of on a tight budget.
I understand that.
So I'm not going to be, I don't buy as much anymore. Like I'll still buy movies, of course, like I always do.
Yeah.
I'm just not going to be buying, I'm not going to be going as crazy as I used to because that hints why I have so many fucking movies in my collection. Like so many.
Right now, I have close to 400 movies.
That's nothing compared to what I have.
How many do you have?
Over 2,200 Blu-rays.
Just Blu-rays?
Blu-rays and 4Ks combined.
Okay, I have. Yeah, you have a lot. Okay. I have like close to 170 4Ks. I have about 100 Blu-rays, and I think like 80 or 90 DVDs.
I have a couple DVDs down here. I mean, I have some more at my parents' place, but I didn't really need to bring over DVDs. Like I have a couple DVDs over here, but these are just going to be to relive nostalgia for me. Like Rugrats Mysteries and then also Transformers Energon, The Return of Megatron. Like these are just to relive childhood memories. Like that's the reason why I bought these on DVD.
I understand that. I have a shelf right now that has just TV shows, and I'm trying to buy TV shows that I grew up with and have them just on this one shelf.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing with these. Is just I'm trying to buy some more of like nostalgic shows because I know I can't really buy these on Blu-ray.
Mm-hmm.
So like if I ever find them at like Goodwills or pawn shops or like a CD shop for that matter, I see them there and they're at a good price. Fuck it. Like fuck it. I'm going to buy them.
Yep.
So,
but I got a lot of TV shows. I have all the seasons of 24.
I have not watched that show, but I do know of it.
I have all the seasons of Lost.
I've heard about that one too. Which again, not really ringing a bell.
And then I have all the seasons of Fringe.
Fringe. Yeah, I've heard of that one too.
It was made by J.J. Abrams. And then
yeah,
and then I have all the seasons of this one show called Revenge.
I think I might have heard of that.
It has the actress who played in Captain America as not the Sharon Carter, I think her name is.
Peggy Carter. I don't know, isn't it? Or
Not Peggy, her like daughter or granddaughter or whoever she was in Captain America 2.
yeah, it's just trying to connect that in my head for a second. But
Yeah, but I have all the seasons with that, with her in it. And then I have all the seasons of Once Upon a Time.
heard of that show too. I mean, I think I've seen a couple episodes of that.
And then I have all of Bones.
I've seen that before. My parents love that show.
And then I have all of House and
Heard
How
about
I Met Your Mother.
heard of those?
Lucifer,
Yep.
Lucifer, the TV show,
Heard about that?
and Heroes. And then I have all of Breaking Bad down at the bottom.
I have all the Blu-rays of Breaking Bad, but those are on the first shelf over there.
I have that on DVD.
Yep,
Oh.
I've got all the seasons on Blu-ray.
Oh, nice.
I've got the box set of the Batman Complete Animated Series. I've got 3 different box sets of Dragon Ball Z of seasons 1 through 9.
Oh, nice.
Got the complete collection of Game of Thrones up there. You can't really see it, but I do have that up there. Have the complete series of Mr. Robot. Have the complete series of Rescue Me. Have the first 6 seasons, if you can see them right here, of The Flash.
Oh, nice.
Trying to see what else I have for TV show. Oh, I have season 1 of Into the Badlands.
Mm-hmm.
I have seasons 1 through 5 and 11 of The Walking Dead, and also the first season of Dead City. What else do I have for TV? I don't got too much. Oh yeah, I do have season 1 of can't really see it here, but season 1 of Pokemon Indigo League.
Oh, nice.
Yep, I do have that season on Blu-ray. See, I've got seasons 1 and 6 of Better Call Saul. I need to complete that series. I'm way behind on that.
I need to get Better Call Saul. That's something I need to pick up.
I do have all 3 seasons of Chucky.
Never was really into that show.
I have seasons 1 through 8 and New Blood of Dexter.
Oh, nice.
Got all of that. Trying to remember some of the I think those might be all the shows I might have, if I'm not mistaken.
Here.
But even I do have the miniseries, a couple of miniseries. I have Band of Brothers.
Oh, that is something I still need to get.
Yep, I have Band of Brothers, and I also have 11/22/63.
What's that?
It's a little mini series based on the novel by Stephen King.
Oh, okay.
And it's got James Franco. I know we can't really talk about James Franco, but he was a damn good actor, that's for sure. Where he there's like this time machine that he finds at like this diner, and he goes back in time to prevent the assassination of JFK.
Oh, I've heard of that show. Yeah.
Yep, I have that. I have the Blu-ray for that. I've owned that for about a year or so, and I haven't even watched it yet.
Oh, wow.
No, I've actually had that for a couple of years. Yeah, I still have not watched it yet. I need to change that.
Yeah. Here's all my stuff over here.
Got all the Mission Impossible steelbooks, I see.
Yep. And there's some movies
Look,
down
and guess
there.
what? Look back here.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. Look right here.
Is that Mission Impossible?
All the steelbooks.
Oh, nice. I have all those also.
Yep, all the steelbooks. Waiting for Final Reckoning to get its steelbook design, because I will buy that shit right away.
I already pre-ordered it.
Just waiting to see what the actual steelbook is going to look like, though, is the problem.
Yeah. And then here's my other shelf that I have.
Yeah, I might have to do another. I might just have to do some just overviews this time around, like when it comes to the Blu-ray collection, because it'll take me hours to get it all done. Like, just like, pulling them off the shelves and then, just like showing them one by one. Like, that is going to take forever
That
since I have so
is.
many.
And then I have my big Columbia Pictures Volume 2 set right over there. I don't know if you can see it. It's got a Funko Pop on top of it.
I can see it right there. Yeah, I can see it.
Yep.
Yeah, I clearly do not have enough room for those. But
I
maybe I might have to just display them like under like on my TV stand or something.
hmm
Maybe that might help. But
But I'm gonna be buying another stand soon. I don't know when, but soon.
yeah. But
I saw a stand that I want that has 5 levels to it, and it's at Walmart.
I have one shelf that is about that is about that is about 5 rows worth that can
Yeah.
fit up to like over I think over like 30 movies like
Oh,
on one shelf,
nice.
like when it comes to like the Blu-ray side. So
Yeah. I don't know how many can fit at the one I saw, but um, the one I saw at Walmart was only 30 or 40 bucks.
that's actually not terrible. Like
Yeah.
that's actually pretty good.
So I might consider getting that.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta figure out another way to organize some of these now because I've only gotten a few. I only got a few left that I can fit onto my last shelf that's in my bedroom. I gotta figure out a way I can organize these again because oh man, it's
Yeah,
the pain of being a collector. It's the
I
pain.
know. And the thing is, I have books that I also collect, and I can't even put those things on display. I have those in containers.
I can't even put those on freaking display either.
I have five bins worth of books.
I brought like what could be like a whole box full of books
Oh,
over to my place
wow.
that I brought over from my parents' house because I have like a lot of books that are also that were also adapted into movies like I have Mickey 17, Clown in the Cornfield. I got Christine. Um, what else? Like Doctor Sleep, The Shining. Um, Cell. Got that one, and I'm trying to remember what I have. Also the book for Fear, Loathing in Las Vegas.
Oh, wow. There's a book for that?
Yeah, it's based on a book by Hunter S. Thompson.
Oh, wow.
I was trying to remember what the other one was that I do have. Oh yeah, like also like Failsafe.
Mm.
I have the book for that one as well, and also American Psycho.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I would read that, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've got a lot of books that were adapted to films.
Yeah, I have American Sniper I just read, and then I'm reading these right now. There's 30 books of these, but not every one is going to be adapted into a season of TV. But
But
this is the fifth book.
oh yeah, that's yeah the Jack Reacher books.
Yep,
I know. They did 2 movies, and I think they did like about 3 seasons. I think
yep.
of the TV show. Yeah, with Alan Ritchson playing Jack Reacher, and then but the two films with Tom Cruise. I actually like both of those movies. Like you guys can call me a Tom Cruise shill all you want, but I really don't care. I love Tom Cruise.
I like Tom Cruise too. I still haven't seen those, so.
But I mean,
Oh,
I
nice.
I own them on 4K. So
Nice.
That should tell you something. I own them on 4K.
Yep.
But yeah, I think honestly I'm gonna call it for tonight. It's getting kind
All
of
right.
late, and I have work in the morning. So,
Oh, that's fine. I understand.
but hey, thank you so much for being here, man. And also want to shout out Griffin for being here as well.
Yes.
So yeah, guys. But also make sure stay tuned tomorrow night for Movie Fanatics episode 20. We're doing a game night, so make sure you stop by and we'll have some fun. So,
All right.
anyways, guys, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.